Okay, so good afternoon, everybody. I was about to say morning, but yeah, good
Good
afternoon,
morning. Depends.
everybody.
It depends where you live. Depends where you live.
Yeah, yeah. It's 8 o'clock where you are now, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
it's like
8:06. Eight oh
yeah.
six p.m. over here.
And
Right
it's
in the States.
$12 o'clock. It's 12 p.m. here. So
Yeah.
we're and what day is it where you are?
What's that?
What day is it?
Oh, today is for I believe it's Friday, right?
Friday. Yeah, it's Saturday here. So we're a few hours ahead of
Yeah,
you
you're
guys.
yeah, you're ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys obviously know who I am. My name is Dubs Movie Reviews, and I'm here with a special guest. This is a first time for my channel, and this is a first time for your channel as well, Adam.
That's right.
And we're watching both of the Strangers movies. We're watching the first Strangers, which is currently playing in front of us at the moment, and we're watching the Strangers 2 at night. So we're watching its sequel as well. So now, Adam, I'm going to hand it over to you. Give a bit of an introduction to yourself, of your channel, who you are.
Sure. I mean, I feel like I'm on the spot. I don't know what to say. Like this is like when you're on stage, you have stage fright. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say. This is we're watching The Strangers. This is my YouTube channel. I try to make like funny videos or creative videos, anything related to horror, stuff like that. But
Yeah, well, we're
I
both
have I
horror
have
fans.
over 800 subscribers, so I guess people like
nice.
the stuff that I have. So
It's there's a wide horror community, so like there's an audience
yeah,
for this type of
there's
stuff.
a lot of horror fans out there. So
Yes, yeah,
hopefully they enjoy this.
yeah.
I love
and
discussing movies. I could discuss movies all day long.
yeah, yeah. It's like this is my I want to say like fifth or sixth. Like you watch it with me, like as I was talking to you before, like I did Freddy's
Yeah.
the Final Nightmare.
Oh,
Yeah, it is an awful movie.
I'll get you, my pretty.
Yeah. Oh man, like it's like after the I want to say after the third movie, Freddy went into full on comedic mode.
Yeah. That's the thing about the third movie. They have a good balance of Freddy being horrifying and scary and comedic one-liners and stuff. The good balance. They also have that same balance in Freddy vs. Jason, where he's scary and funny at the same time.
Yeah. So like for people who are watching this with us, we've just got past the point where it showed, I guess, the aftermath of the events that happened at the end of the movie.
Yeah, this is just showing what's happening at the end. My dog's barking. I know. Stop it. Yeah, this is basically the aftermath of The Strangers.
Yes, so yeah, this is what happens at the end, and now we kind of go through the story, like showing exactly how we got to that point. Which, like, for some movies that works, and others not so much. Like I've seen a lot of movies where it shows the
where
end.
They jump back and forth.
Yeah, and I'm just like. I mean, it's a cool idea on paper, but in the end, it's the way that you execute it, which I think they do a pretty good job, but at the same time, it is very, very obvious by the 30-minute mark when the strangers start attacking. Since we only have two characters, it's kind of obvious where it's going to end up at.
Yeah. Well, we do have a third character. This is a spoiler video, right? People have seen this movie.
Oh yeah, of course. Like the movie came out in
2008. I saw this in theaters.
2008, yeah. Oh wow, how
was it? I didn't see part two. I didn't see part two in theaters. I wanted to. I just didn't get a chance to. It was good. It was good. I love going to the movies, man. It sucks that the movie theaters, like this whole pandemic, has kind of shut down the movie theater industry.
Yeah, it's like where I am, like theaters are still open, and like the last movie I saw in theaters was the newest Wrong Turn, The Foundation.
Yeah, you told me about that. Yeah, the Wrong Turn.
So that was the last movie I saw in theaters, and I do want to see Godzilla versus Kong, but like
I can't wait for that one, dude. I've been looking forward to that for a long time.
Yeah, like it's like I saw Okay, so I did for the people who follow my channel, like I did a trailer thoughts or a trailer reaction on the trailer that dropped, and
Yeah.
and it was a good trailer. I didn't think it was like the best trailer of the century or whatever, because like there was one video I watched by someone I'm subscribed to that they called they called the trailer the best trailer of the century or the decade or something like that. And I'm just like,
I wouldn't go that far. I mean, it was a good trailer, but the best of the century. I mean,
like that's a big title to own.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like I am excited for Godzilla versus Kong, but I'm in no rush to go out and watch it.
Really? Dude, I'm counting this. I'm counting the seconds until that fucking movie comes out, man. I can't. I love Godzilla and King Kong.
Oh yes, same here. It's what team are you? Are you Team Godzilla or Team Kong?
That's the thing. I'm kind of on the fence, man. I love them both, but if I had to pick one, I guess I would go with Godzilla because he's my boy at the end of the day.
Same here, brother. Like I am Team Godzilla all the way.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I still give mad props, mad respect to Kong, but Godzilla, you gotta go with Godzilla.
It's like Godzilla, he's basically like he's an atomic bomb, basically.
Isn't that how he was created, right? Like some kind of nuclear explosion or something.
He has like nuclear, like what is it, like nuclear breath or
and he's able to shoot fire or whatever out of his mouth.
So
like a dragon, kind of like a dragon.
Yeah, that's why I'm thinking Godzilla is going to win. And it's apparently, I believe I read that Godzilla versus Kong was based 6 years after King of the Monsters, I believe it was, or Kong Skull Island. There's like a time gap in between one of those movies.
Well, because in Kong Skull Island, King Kong wouldn't be tall enough to fight Godzilla because in real life, Godzilla is 400 feet tall.
Exactly.
Skull Island, he was probably maybe 100 feet tall.
Yeah, like it's the at least from my understanding, I could be wrong on this, but like Kong in Kong Skull Island, that was baby Kong, and now the Kong that we're seeing in Godzilla versus Kong is like
no. In the movie, they say he's still growing.
Yes, that is.
So I think maybe it's the same Kong, and he just grew up since Skull Island. Now he's the same size as Godzilla.
Because that's kind of what I'm saying is like if you look at some of the posters for Godzilla versus Kong, like they are the same height as each other.
Yeah, they're the exact same height.
Yeah. So
did you seen the original? You seen the original King Kong versus Godzilla?
No, I have not actually.
Terrible.
Okay, so it's like you're building that up as like it's a good movie. You should watch it before Godzilla versus Kong comes out this month.
Nope.
Yeah, no. Okay.
I'm telling you to avoid it.
Yeah, I'm picking up on that now. Yeah.
Oh man.
It's like the first, I want to say 20 minutes of this movie is boring as shit. Like the whole romance story. It's like It's like I saw an interview with the director. What's his name? Brian Bettino. But it's however he says name. Like I saw an interview with him where he was talking about like how characters is a really important part of horror and how this is a more character driven story, and I'm not picking up on that. Like this romance has nothing to do with what comes later on. It's just like there's nothing interesting about this scene that's playing at the moment.
I totally agree.
Like where he's just eating ice cream. Like what's interesting about that?
Well, right now they're walking out in the parking lot.
Oh, okay. So you're a few minutes behind me. I'm like they're inside the house now.
Oh crap! All right, let me fast forward. Can you hit a button to show you how many like minutes you're into the movie?
It's
because I can just match that with mine.
It's mine. I'm on 9 minutes and 30 seconds.
All right, hit pause.
Okay, so you just pause your movies for a minute, everybody.
All right. I paused mine. She's putting her bra on or dress on or whatever. She's looking in the mirror.
It's like maybe a bit more forward. It's like they're both sitting at the table, like the main character's eating ice cream, and there's two.
Okay, they're both at the table?
Yeah, there's 2 champagne glasses on the table. All
right, that would be 10 minutes, 7 seconds.
Right, 10 minutes, yeah.
That's where I am.
Okay, so you want to continue playing?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. And go.
All right, go.
But yeah, like
it's a good thing we said something, because the whole time we would have been watching this and we wouldn't even be on the same page.
Yeah, no, we weren't even. But like, hopefully our scenes are synced up now.
Yeah.
But yeah, like the first 20 minutes of this movie, like it's boring. Like if they added maybe to something else, like interesting about these characters besides this romance story that drags on.
Yeah, we don't need this
long.
Romeo. We don't need this Romeo and Juliet bullshit.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like, just give us a fucking horror movie.
Exactly. It's like okay. Here's my input on that. Like, I don't mind horror movies that have a good build up and a good setup, but like this
if it's interesting,
isn't. Yeah, like this doesn't really have that. It's just very like dull and there is
boring. Like you just don't care. Like we don't care about them right now. Like who cares about this? It's been a while since I've seen this. Like, didn't he propose and she denied it?
Yes,
she
that's
said no.
right.
Yeah.
It's like there is some like I can understand where the main character is coming from. Like some people do stress eat. I'm guessing
ice cream.
Yeah, I'm guessing maybe that's what he's doing.
That's one of those things that people eat when they're stressed out or depressed.
Yeah, so like there is some I guess cool knowledge behind that, but like it's like here's what I think would have made this movie better is like I understand both the cases, like I understand that their proposal didn't go well or as planned. I understand that, it makes sense that they're depressed, but like it's so bogged down in the actual movie.
Yeah.
But yes, and another thing we were going to talk about was the based on true events.
Yes, the based on true events thing.
Yeah.
See, here's where this is my opinion. I mean, I don't know if this is true, but I feel like 90% of movie studios, when they put based on true events on a movie, it's exaggerated. They take little things out of it and embellish it and make it bigger and scarier than it's really supposed to be. It's basically just exaggerated.
Yeah, like I think that's what movies have supposed like I think it depends what story you're tackling, and like I did some research on the actual events before recording this video, and apparently the director, a lot of his inspiration behind how it's based on true events is a lot of it comes from the Manson family murders and the Sharon Tate Tate incident that happened, and it's also based on on home robberies in
home invasion
in Brian's childhood town. So this also has a bit of the director's past as well. So it's are you up to the part where there was just
they just knocked on the door?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm on that same part. So the movie's about to get exciting.
This is where the movie starts to get interesting.
Yeah. That knock, I feel like when you bring up the strangers in a horror conversation, that knock is one of the most iconic things in both of these movies.
Yeah.
Because it's just there's something it's so simple, but it's so effective at the same time.
I love they do the same thing in part 2 with this girl at the trailer park. She shows up, takes Tamara home.
Yeah, that kind of makes sense, is because it makes it seem like these strangers they have their own system on how they get
that's
to
like
their
their
victims.
own MO. That's like their style.
Exactly. Yeah. It's I also kind of I really dig the lighting there. How she's kind of in the darkness, you can't really see her face. I like that because these strangers, like, you aren't supposed to know really who they are. And I was thinking of something like early this morning about, like, I was looking at the true events, and I was looking at the Manson family murders, and the Manson family case, and I was just thinking, what if, like, because I know the Manson family, like, I know that they are a cult.
Yeah, he got all these girls to like make them think he's like a god or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they worshipped him.
Yeah, like that. Yeah,
they would kill. They would kill for him.
Yes, yeah, like that was, I think the whole like incident. It was Charles Manson. He told, I think, four or five of his cult followers to go kill Sharon Tate, and then they do as they do as they are told, because I know some cults like brainwash people, and like
that's all cults. All cults are they're just brainwashing you.
Yeah. And like I was thinking, like, what if what if these strangers, like, I don't know how this like came to mind, but I was just thinking, like who are these strangers? Like, are they brothers? Are they
are they related?
followers?
Are they related? Are they friends?
Like if they were cult followers, or like or whatever, like that would kind of make sense, like the based on true events like tagline of this movie, because it's like it's like for the sequel, for example, it says right there, based on true events. So like if they are like cult followers, that would kind of make sense. But it's and it's looking at the comparison between the first Strangers and the second Strangers Pray at Night. It looks like part two does take place quite a few years later, and it's and so I was thinking that, like, yeah, like I don't know, like I think my point is I would like to see a Strangers prequel, because I think that would be interesting, like how they
started.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like,
see, prequels are hit and miss for me. Sometimes prequels screw up, and sometimes they're good. Like, did you see 2011 The Thing, the prequel for The Thing?
I've seen it once.
Yeah. See, a lot of people, when that came out, they're like, "Why are they remaking The Thing again?" Because a lot of people didn't understand that it was a prequel, not a remake.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The movie's a prequel. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a prequel. It shows everything that happened before John Carpenter's movie.
Yes.
And it was a good movie, except for there was a few shots of really bad CGI.
Oh yeah, the CGI, that movie is not that good.
There was some bad CGI shots, but if you look past that, is a really good movie. Prequel.
It is, yeah.
Yeah. And what's another good prequel? Texas Chainsaw: The Beginning. That's a good one.
Yes, I saw that. Is this the scene where the man in the mask is in the background, like the front cover of the?
No. That's when she's in the kitchen.
Where is she now?
She's in the dining room. She's at the table putting the ring on.
Yeah, and yeah.
Now she's taking it off.
Yeah, and she's going over to a piano.
Not yet. Now she's playing the piano.
Yeah, I'm onto that bit. And also, everybody, like, this is very like into the video. How long are we into? We're like 18, 20 minutes.
I want to say, I was gonna say like 20 minutes. Yeah.
Yes, like we're watching the unrated extended edition as well, not the theatrical, the unrated.
Yeah. And that's another thing, like the unrated, like they just say that they don't really add anything.
It's like
it might be like 2 seconds more of like a shot of like somebody's boob, or like 2 seconds more of like blood, or like something stupid. They make it like it's unrated and uncensored. It must be so much better. They don't even really add anything. That's the same thing with every movie that says unrated. They just throw a few more fucking swear words in there, fuck here and there. Oh, now it's unrated.
That's funny. That's good. Yeah.
It's so true.
It is, yeah. Like it's I haven't like there are a few good unrated cuts of horror movies, and I don't know. I think the unrated cut of The Strangers. I haven't seen the unrated cut for a while, but from my understanding, I believe there's one extra scene or shot at the end of the movie. I think that's it. I'll look it up quickly.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't think the Strangers uncut version. I don't think there's much added in it.
I hate when freaking DVDs like they advertise, they put uncut on the front of it. It's like clickbait. You know how clickbait on the internet where you click on, like they want you to click on something.
Yes, yeah.
That's totally what it is. Like, oh, this is uncut. Check it out. You've never seen this before. Like, it's crazy. It's like, oh wow, you added 2 more seconds of her boobs.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm on I'm on IMDb at the moment, and it says.
Yeah.
And it says that the unrated version is over 2 minutes longer than the theatrical version, which includes one additional scene of Kristen, after being stabbed and left for dead, is crawling on the floor of the house to reach Mike's ringing cell phone, only to have it ring off before she can answer it. Then the man in the mask appears again, takes the phone away from her, and walks out the front door with it, leaving Kristen dying on the floor. So apparently there's one scene out of the entire unrated cut.
Makes you wonder, like, why couldn't they just put that in the regular cut? It's like, why did they cut that?
Wait, so the strangers must be on the roof in this scene.
Yeah. What did they clog the chimney?
Yeah, the chimney. Yeah, they would have clogged that. Or the other thing I was thinking of is maybe the strangers, like maybe they're cousins or something, or maybe they're just like neighborhood friends or something. Like I don't know. Like there's those questions. I was just like thinking like it's never fully explained.
It's never really explained.
Yeah, like understand like it's a part of the mystery on who these people are and all that, but like here's the thing, like we will never get to know, because these strangers like die in Pray at Night, so we will never get to know like who they were. And
unless they made the prequel.
Yeah, and I was talking to Damien Malfi like 2 years ago, I think it was. This was before Haunt came out, or after Haunt. It was one of them. You know who Damien Malfi is?
No, I have no idea.
He played the man in the mask in The Strangers Pray at Night.
Oh, okay.
And he also played one of the characters in Wrong Turn: The Foundation.
Yep.
And he was the devil in Haunt. Eli Roth's Haunt, if you saw that.
I had never seen that one.
Right. Oh, you have to watch Haunt. Haunt
is it good?
Haunt is fantastic.
Yeah, I like Eli Roth.
Yeah. And so I was talking to Damien Malfi, and he said that like there was a point in time. This was after The Strangers Part 2 came out. He said that there were talks of a Strangers 3 happening. So I was just like,
maybe
that.
They're different strangers. Maybe they pick up with a new group of killers.
Yeah, like that.
Who knows?
Yeah. Because there is an alternate ending. Like if you buy the Blu-ray, of The Strangers Pray at Night, I have the DVD version, and do you have the DVD or Blu-ray version?
I have the DVD.
Okay, so yeah, like on the Blu-ray, there's an alternate ending where you hear the the axe Oh, there's the shot there where the man in the mask is in the background. Are you up to that scene?
No, she's lighting her cigarette.
Right. Yeah. Okay. It's a few seconds after that. Oh, this scene makes me just feel so uncomfortable. Like you don't know someone is watching you and watching your every move.
And they're in your house. They're almost in the same room.
Yeah, like that is terrifying. And here's the thing as well. Like this is the thing I love about the Strangers is like they aren't the type of killers that kind of just go straight for the bait. They kind of they like to I guess intimidate. They like to intimidate like their victims first, and then when she turns around, he's not there anymore, and it's so like uncomfortable and all that.
Yeah.
But yeah, like that is a great shot. Like that's the thing I love about this first Strangers. Like the second movie's different.
It's definitely they're totally different movies.
Yes, yeah, like different like a group of main characters and all that. A different director, which we will talk about that in a minute. But like I think what makes this first movie so effective is it's like is the camera work. The camera work it feels very like it doesn't feel like overdone. Like it doesn't feel like it's being shot in a studio, or it doesn't feel like a studio shot film. It feels very base level, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And yeah, like the camera work I think is one of the best parts of this movie is the way they kind of frame shots, the directing on how like the Strangers kind of just they walk around this house, and the sound design is also one of the great part in this movie as well. It's what do you think of Johannes Roberts? He directed Pray at Night.
I've never seen any of his other movies. I mean, I think that's the only movie I've seen by him.
Oh right, okay.
What else has he done? Is he like a famous dude? Like, has he done a lot of movies?
I'd say he's pretty famous. Like he did the two 47 meters down movies. If you saw them,
I saw the first one.
First one, right? Yeah. What did you think of that?
No, I didn't like it. I didn't like it.
Yeah. See, like, that's where you and I have to disagree. I really liked that first one. Like now, like because I watched 40. The last time I watched it was a few days before I went to theaters to watch Uncaged. I watched, I think, the first movie like the following night to get up to date with them.
Yeah.
And the first movie, it's the CGI sharks don't look good anymore. Like back in 2017, the sharks looked really good, but now if you look at them, you can tell they're computer generated.
As far as CGI sharks go, I think the most realistic looking CGI shark I've ever seen is in The Shallows.
Oh wow! Okay, have
you ever seen The Shallows?
Wait, no, CGI.
CGI.
Oh, CGI. Ah.
Have you seen The Shallows?
That is a great shot there. The Shallows, yeah. Did she just like open up the blind and she saw the men in the mask out the window?
Right now she's walking to the blinds in my movie.
Right. Oh, this movie just ramped up like so much, and then the front door like opens slightly. Like that is terrifying.
I like the scene where the record player is playing and it keeps playing like over. It's like skipping or whatever, and that I think their friend shows up.
Yeah.
And he accidentally shoots his friend.
Yes, that's right. Yeah. It's like there's only a very few select horror movies like where like when a song is playing, like I can never listen to that song I can never listen to it the same anymore.
Yeah.
This is one of those movies for me. Like the song that's playing right now. It's I don't know what song that is, but I would never be able to listen to it like the same way.
That's how I feel about The Strangers Pray at Night during the pool scene. making love out of nothing at all. Like now, anytime I hear that, I can think of. I only think of The Strangers.
Another movie that had a great song was 1408.
Oh, I love that movie.
Yeah, like the song that's playing in the room, 1408, when it's like it's only just begun.
Yes,
like
yeah.
Yeah, I can't hear that song the same anymore. That movie is terrifying.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
It is. I haven't read his novel on it though. On Stephen King's novel on it. But yeah, like I think A Stranger's prequel, I think would be a really like interesting idea.
It's the only way they can go because they're dead at the end of part 2.
Like
what else would they do?
I don't. Actually, I brought up a point. This was in Killer Flicks. I brought up this was, I think it was on like the fifth anniversary of The Strangers Pray at Night, and I said that or like it was I mentioned it in a comment section about like how like no one in horror like who dies is really ever dead. Like they're going to come back. Like that's just how like horror works.
Well, it depends on who the person is. I mean, Billy Loomis is dead from Scream. He's dead. He's not coming back.
Yeah.
But Jason and Michael, you can't kill them.
It's like, but like the thing about like Jason is he was like only a kid. He didn't have any like supernatural powers until later on.
Yeah, he became a zombie.
Yeah, zombie Jason.
Michael Myers, though, then I mean, is he a zombie or what? Because he's been shot. He's got everything's happened to that guy, and he's still walking around.
Yeah, and they're still making Halloween movies. Like we have Halloween Kills.
Halloween Kills and Halloween Ends. Yep.
Yeah, I can't wait for them. They're going to be superb.
Yeah, the Halloween movies 2018 was pretty good.
Yes,
I like that one.
I own Halloween 2018 on DVD and Blu-ray.
I know. You showed me that.
Yeah, it's like I also really like the shots where the main characters are looking out the windows and they just see one of the strangers looking back at them, and she's not moving. Like the scene that's currently Dollface, I think is the stranger's name.
Dollface.
Yeah.
Dollface.
It's and she's just standing there and she's not moving and she's just looking at them. Like that is terrifying, especially at the time this movie takes place, which is 4 a.m.
Yeah.
It's like that would be terrifying.
I was so disappointed with Dollface in the sequel in Pray at Night because she didn't do anything. She didn't kill anybody. She didn't do anything. All she did was pop out of the shadow in the tunnel and say, "We haven't started yet."
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
That's literally the only thing she does in that fucking movie. The mask guy, the guy with the sack head, does pretty much everything.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep that in mind when I watch the sequel because I mean I've seen the sequel so many times. I've seen it more than the one that we're watching. I love it.
I've only seen it like maybe 4 times, but I noticed like Dollface does not do anything. The only people that kill people is the mask guy does like 75% of the stuff, and then the other girl that attacks the kid at the pool and kills the mom. Dollface doesn't do shit. She pops out of that tunnel when the girl's hiding in the tunnel. She says, "We haven't even started."
Yeah.
That's literally like all she does throughout the whole movie, dude. I don't know why they didn't use her.
Yeah, exactly.
So, which strangers do you think is better? Which one do you prefer? 1 or 2?
Pray at Night for sure.
Yeah, me too.
I love Pray at Night. It is like
it's a fantastic. Better film. Yeah,
exactly. I think the acting in this movie, I think, is really good.
Yeah.
Are you excited for The Conjuring 3 coming out this year?
Oh, dude, I hate The Conjuring. I hate those movies. Annabelle, Conjuring, The Boy, all that shit. That's not for me.
Yeah, it was.
I saw The Conjuring in theaters with my girlfriend. Dude, I think I almost fell asleep halfway through.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, wow.
Yeah. Same with Annabelle. I don't see why people like these movies. They're bad. And what's the other one? Insidious. Everybody says these movies are like the scariest movies ever made. Like, you want to see a scary movie, dude? Put in The Exorcist.
Yeah, I don't.
That will fucking chill you to your bones, dude. That will fucking terrify you.
Yeah.
These new movies, it's all just like jump scares and stupid. It's not that. That's not scary. Anybody can be caught off guard by a loud sound. Anybody would jump. That's not scary. That's just being fucking caught off guard by a sound. Like, I want scary. I want something to go under my skin and make me like, oh man, like.
Texas Chainsaw does that really well.
Yeah. Texas Chainsaw does that. Yeah. First, the original one.
Yeah, the original.
Yeah.
The original is one of my favorite horror movies ever made.
Yeah. Did you see the new one, Leatherface? I think it was called.
Yes, I did. I did not like that.
Yeah, me neither. And the other one, Texas Chainsaw 3D, that was bad. I don't know if you saw that one, but that one was bad too.
I actually like that. Like the ending, the whole "here you go, cuz," like that.
No, I was just gonna say that the thing where she throws him the chainsaw. Do your thing, cuz. I was like, really?
That is terrible.
I put my hand against my face, like, come on.
Yeah, same here. That was the same where I was just like, really, this movie was actually good up until that point. Then I was just like, well,
do you think, cuz?
Shit. Yeah.
Like that was the final nail in the coffin for me.
Yes, but yeah, like there was a scene in that movie that I really like, where it's like, Leatherface is running through a carnival.
Yeah.
Do you
He's
remember
running through
scene?
a carnival in Texas Chainsaw 3D?
Yes. Yeah.
I remember him running through like a graveyard. And doesn't she hide in a coffin or something?
Yeah, that's right. Yes.
It's been a while. I've only seen it once, and it was so long ago. I just remember hating it.
Right. Like there was a scene like I'm pretty sure it was in 3D.
I don't remember the carnival.
Like it was he's running through it, and then there's this guy dressed up as like a bunny rabbit that hops in front of him, and he has like a fake chainsaw, and then Leatherface just pulls out his actual chainsaw, and the guy being bunny rabbit, the costume just runs away. It's actually funny, but like it's a really well framed shot. So it's actually it's an intense scene.
They're making a new Texas Chainsaw right now.
Oh,
I guess they're rebooting it.
Reboot, yeah.
Again.
Right. Again, yes.
It's like fucking Black Christmas. They made like 2 remakes of that already.
Yeah, the Blumhouse one is dreadful.
Yeah, the newest one. I heard. That's what I heard.
I did not like the
2006 remake.
It's no, that one I actually liked. The Blumhouse one I think is awful.
Yeah, that was the newer one.
Yes.
I haven't seen that one, but I heard it was terrible.
Yeah, don't watch it. You're gonna hate life watching it.
See, remakes, man. For me, I appreciate remakes. A lot of people are like, remakes suck, blah blah blah. But if you do a remake right and you do justice,
like for example,
if you can do justice to the original film, you know,
yeah. Like for example, you and I watched Friday the 13th. Like that's a great remake.
Example.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing though. I wouldn't call it a remake though, because think about it. If you did a remake of Friday the 13th, it would be his mother killing everybody.
Yeah,
so it's a reboot. It's a reboot.
Yeah, reboot. Yeah.
Kind of like how Batman Begins, like restarted the franchise.
Yeah. So that started Christopher Nolan's franchise.
Yeah. So what they did with Friday the 13th is they combined like the first 4 movies into one movie. So in the opening, you get the end of the original with Pamela getting her head cut off. Then you get Sackhead Jason. You get, the Red Barn, and you get the kid looking for his sister from Final Chapter. And there's so many references to the original movies. Like that movie, the Friday the 13th reboot. I hate using the word remake for that movie because it's not a remake. Yeah. Reboot. It does not get enough love.
Yeah. It doesn't. I do agree. This is a great scene. It's a man in the mask like slashing through the door with his axe at the moment.
Yep.
Yeah. This is a kick-ass scene.
She's rummaging through the closet and clothes and stuff.
Yeah.
Shoebox. There's a shoebox full of shotgun shells.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, this is where the friend comes in, right? He pulls up and leaves calls him on the phone.
Yeah.
And he walks in and they think it's one of them, and he accidentally shoots him. Spoiler alert.
Oh yeah, I'll be putting spoiler in the title.
Yeah, I'm sure everybody's seen this movie. This movie's fucking 12 years old or something, right?
Yeah, 2008, and then the sequel was 2018, I believe.
Yeah, 2018.
Let me just check.
Dude, the girl in that sequel is so hot. The one with the Ramones shirt.
Yes. Yeah.
She is beautiful.
Yeah,
she is beautiful.
Plus,
she's wearing a Ramones shirt. That just adds to her sexiness. Because the Ramones, I'm a punk rock guy all the way, dude. The Ramones are like the godfathers of punk rock. So,
yeah.
Just seeing that beautiful girl and she's wearing a Ramones shirt, I'm like, oh my God, marry me.
Oh yeah, this is where the friend comes in. Yeah, you're right. It's I don't mind this song. I think it fits quite well for the scene.
I don't know. I think we're on different spots, dude. Because I don't know, man. What's literally happening right now while you're watching?
It's the workmate has just pulled up in the driveway.
Okay, I'm not even there yet. They're buckling down in the room. He's rolling up his sleeves.
Okay.
Well, I don't get when we make the things in sync. It comes out of sync after a while. That doesn't make any sense.
It's I'll pause it until you get up to where I am. So I'm okay. He's just pulled up in the driveway.
I would say go to a specific moment that you can tell me you can tell me what it looks like and then I'll go to that moment and we'll play. Right now, he's holding the shotgun at the door, looking at the open door.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I'm.
I haven't even seen the friend. The friend hasn't even showed up yet.
You're right. Yes, I'll have paused.
I'll give it a minute. Music is playing. I'll fast forward to where you're at. Did the roommate go in the house yet?
I know. He's on his phone trying to call the main character.
Yeah. Okay, I fast forwarded to that part.
Okay, so are we on the same moment now?
We could be. I mean, he just said, "Hey, it's Mike."
Actually, let me just check. Let's see. Yeah, continue playing.
Okay. Oh yeah, I can hear yours. I can hear your TV and mine, and they're a second off.
Okay.
Perfect. Okay, that's good enough. That's good enough. As long as they're not 20 seconds off.
Yeah.
A second or two is fine.
Yeah. Did one of the strangers just throw away a rock at the windscreen?
Yeah, at the windshield. Yeah.
Windshield. There we go. Yeah.
Now he's walking. He's starting to walk into the house.
Yes, that's right. Yes, I am. That's where I'm at. And the other thing, like, this is the thing I try to do with my fan films as well, is I really I love the idea of very basic lighting, like the lighting you would see in a moment like this if you were actually in that situation. Like it's not overlit or it's not like over bright. It's like it's very basic and very reality based. I love that about this movie. Even if it's very dark, but like, what would you expect from like a situation like this? You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. Takes place in the middle of the night.
Yeah, 4 a.m.
That's another cool shot. How she just comes out of the shadow right there.
Yeah. Really. Like there's a lot of beautiful shots in this movie actually.
You gotta wonder what all the thoughts that are going through this guy's head right now as he walks in here and he's like seeing all this stuff, like the broken champagne glass.
Yeah.
He's like, what the hell happened?
Mm. It's like if I was him, like I wouldn't be walking through the house. What I would probably do is I would be like I would be like shouting out like Mike, where are you? Just oh shit, that is not good.
Yep.
Oh, that is not good. Oh wow. I'm feeling so sorry for this guy at the moment because he does not know what has happened.
Yeah, he doesn't know anything.
You know, and you just see the man in the mask in the background just walking towards him with the axe, like, oh, shit. that is so good. I love that shot, but it's so sad for the character as well. But it's like the thing that is like
very sad.
Is this character's death is probably like one of the more effective deaths because
memorable.
Yeah, memorable because like the main character, he has his his friend's blood is on his hands now. Like he's
literally
committed the crime. Yeah, literally. Oh man.
I think doesn't he go up to him and like check him and stuff and get blood on his hands? That could be wrong.
Yeah, no,
probably
but like
not.
he also has to. I mean, he doesn't make it through the. Wait, I'm trying to remember. He doesn't make it through the night because he dies around. I think it's like 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, he's still alive? I thought he died.
Wait, what?
The friend that he shot is still alive?
I thought he got shot in the. Yeah, no, he got shot in the head. How's he?
I thought you said he died at 6 in the morning or something like that.
No, this is the main character, the one he's checking. He's checking him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the main character here, he has to like live on with the fact that he's killed his best friend.
Yeah,
it's just and then in the scene that's happening now, he's kind of beating himself up about it. Like I really like that.
Yeah, punching the door and stuff.
Yeah, I really like that. Because it adds some more layers onto the.
It's realistic.
Character. Yeah, it's realistic because like
that's exactly what you would do if you killed your friend. You'd be like, what the fuck, like beating shit up, like
it's like what
did I just do?
Yeah, like what the fuck did I do that? I'm so sorry, man, and all of that.
And it sucks because it was an accident. But then like you said, he has to live with that now.
Yeah, for at least a few hours. I'm really looking forward to watching Pray at Night.
Me too.
He's so good.
I love Pray at Night, man.
Like
they amped it up like
100%. Yeah. Like they amped it up to like 110. So
yeah, hell yeah.
Like the two Strangers movies are very different. Like the first Strangers one that we're watching now, like this one is just like is flat out like scary and horror, while the second one is more fun.
Yeah.
At least that's the way that I view it.
I totally agree. This one's more of like a slow burning movie, like a slow burner. Like it just like takes its time, and like second one is just like
killer,
a roller coaster. Like
yes, exactly.
Just fun.
Yeah. It's like once the characters actually get to the Caribbean Park in the second, like that movie does not let go until
it doesn't
shot.
let go at all.
It just keeps on going and pushing it.
I think it's right. It's basically right around the time when that girl shows up and knocks on the door, asking for Tamara. I think right from there, it just fucking.
Yeah, it like you said, it's a roller coaster.
Because before that, there was nothing really happening. It's kind of like character development for a little while, a little bit, and then. But once it starts, man, it's like boom.
Exactly.
Love it. And that pool scene, I can't wait to see that again and discuss it. That pool scene, there's something magical about it, dude. I don't know what it is.
It's like there is so much horror goodness in that scene. Like the what is it like the
everything about it, like the palm trees, the neon palm trees, the music.
The music,
like everything that is just like perfectly done in that scene.
It is like it's a very like colorful scene. Like it hit like what I look at is like it's a beautiful scene, but it's horrific at
the same time.
Yeah. But like whenever I think of Pratt at Night, whenever I think of Pratt at Night, I think of that pool scene because that's so iconic. First thing
I think of. Oh, that's the best scene in the fucking movie, dude. Hands down.
It is.
Best scene.
Yeah. Adam, it's it's not the best scene in that movie. It's the best horror movie scene in history.
Oh man, I wouldn't go that far.
It's it's up there. It's up there.
It's definitely up there. It's definitely up there. I wouldn't say top number one in history. That's a stretch.
No, but like I would put it probably in top 10.
Top 10, yeah. I would give it a top 10. Like, you know what I would give a top 10 is
best horror movie scenes in history.
Opening of Scream Part 1 is definitely in the top 10.
The opening 5 minutes to that movie is so good.
It's like 15 minutes, I think.
Until the opening title card comes up.
No, well, Part 1, the title comes up before the scene actually happens. It says Scream, and then it shows her making popcorn. I think you're thinking of Scream Part 2, where the girl on the stage gets killed, and then it says Scream 2.
Yeah, okay, yeah. But no, like I thought the opening sequence to Scream was like 5 minutes long. I didn't think it was.
No. It's like Drew Barrymore.
Yeah.
No, it's like 15 minutes, dude. She's making popcorn. She gets a phone call. And he starts terrorizing her on the phone and like messing with her. She answers questions. Her boyfriend's tied up in the back. We watched it together.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we did. Yes.
You don't remember? It's like 15 minutes long. Her parents show up. And she gets killed and hung on the tree.
I'll look up exactly how long that scene is.
It has to be at least minimum of 15 minutes. And what's cool is she actually was auditioning for the role of Sydney.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, she told Wes Craven, she said, I think it'll be better if I play the main girl that gets killed off right away.
Yeah.
That's what she told Wes Craven. Dude, I'm so looking forward to Scream 5. I don't know if you're as big of a fan of Scream. I know you like Scream, but I don't know if you're like a big a fan as I am. Like, Scream got me into horror movies.
Yeah, it's Scream 5. I'm really keen to see what new and fresh direction they take.
Yes, exactly. And they're bringing back the house from Part 1, Stu's house, Matthew Lillard.
Yeah, Stu's house.
I don't know if it's gonna be like flashbacks or whatever, but there's pictures of Nev Campbell and stuff on the set with Stu's house in the background.
Yes, yeah, I've seen that photo.
Yeah, so that's gonna be in the new movie. So I'm wondering it's gonna be like some, what would be cool is if they showed. Remember when Gale Weathers comes in there with the camera and puts it under the TV, the hidden camera?
Yes.
What would be cool is in Scream 5, if we see footage from that camera that we've never seen before.
Oh, that would be sick.
Wouldn't that be fucking cool?
That would be awesome.
Think about it. That camera was videotaping the whole time, but we never really saw the perspective from that camera.
Yeah.
So we can see shit that we never saw before.
Exactly. That would be awesome.
That would be fucking awesome, dude.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be really sick.
I've always thought of that.
I like the way you think. That is a great idea.
We definitely think alike. But we have a few differences on some stuff, but that's all. That's all good.
Yeah, but it's I think that's what makes us friends. It's the it's the conversations. It's the what perspectives are we coming from? Like, do we like it? Do we not like it? Are we kind of mixed on it?
Exactly.
It's that's what makes us friends.
Yep, and we respect each other's opinions too. If you dislike something that I like, I'm not gonna be like fuck you, you respect each other's opinions, man. If everybody in the world agreed upon the same thing and everybody agreed on everything, the world would be a boring place.
Exactly. Yeah, I was having that conversation with someone a few weeks back. About how if we all liked the same thing, if we all liked horror, if we all liked,
it would be boring.
It would be boring because they would after a while that would get very old. But since totally. If I said to you I absolutely hate and despise Scream, you would. As much as you wouldn't agree with me, you would respect my opinion. Also, just so you know, I do like Scream.
No, I know that. I know.
The Scream 2 opening, I want to talk about that opening. I love. I don't think it's as good as the first, but I love.
It's not as good, but dude, it's
so close. It's just exactly. But I love the atmosphere to the opening scene, that the movie theater and all that,
all the people going crazy wearing ghost face costumes.
It's because that reminds me of us, if it's a movie that we're looking forward to, we would dress up as that character and go to a movie and all that. So
if there's a new Friday the 13th movie coming out, we show up to the theaters wearing
dressed up as
hockey
Jason.
masks. Yeah.
Exactly.
Hell yeah, dude.
So it reminds me so much of the horror community, that opening scene. And then Scream 3 I think has the
that's the weakest. That's the weakest movie.
Yeah, it has. Oh yeah, for sure. My ranking would go Scream.
From best to worst.
Best to worst. Yeah.
Best to worst is easily Scream 1, 2, 4, 3.
It's for me. It would be Scream 4, Scream 2, Scream 3.
No, you can't put 4 above 2. No,
I really dig 4.
4 is good. I definitely love 4. It's very good. I saw that. I've seen all 4 of these in theaters. Dude. Wow. Yeah, I remember seeing.
I've told you this, but I saw Scream and A Nightmare on Elm Street in a double feature last Halloween.
Yeah, back to back.
Yeah, back to back.
You told me. Yeah.
It's all that is the scene that just happened. I would have no idea what to do. Because the Dollface just smashed the radio. It's just and they're in the middle of nowhere here. Who are they going to run to?
She's smashing she's smashing the radio now.
Right. Oh, it's for me. I'm a few seconds ahead of that. And
now Liv Tyler's crawling on the ground.
Yeah, that's the scene I'm on now.
Okay, so we're pretty close.
Yeah.
Like I said, it doesn't matter if it's a couple seconds.
Yeah.
As long as we're on the same scene, you know.
Yes. But yeah, that's something that I really, I don't know what I would do because they're in the middle of nowhere. There's no radio signal.
Yeah.
There's no phone signal out there. I would have no idea what to do.
Now, where are they staying? Is this somebody's do they rent this house?
Yes,
whose house is this?
Yeah, they rented it, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just trying to remember. Like, I remember because the husband had the. I love that shot as well when
Yeah, because didn't the husband have everything set up with like rose petals and shit?
yeah.
Yeah.
It's I love that shot when what's the other stranger's name? So we have Man in the Mask, a doll face, and then what's the other strange?
Dollface, and then I don't know the other girl's name.
No, but like her, like I love that shot of when she's just on the swing. Like I think that is a creepy ass shot.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, and then she's gone, and then when he cut back to her, like she's gone. It's like it's really creepy. I think I think they do bring that back in the sequel where these strangers appear and then they disappear suddenly. Like these strangers, like they must have to be really fast walkers to disappear just like that.
Yeah, it's like Jason and Jason Takes Manhattan, where he kind of just teleports.
Yeah. Oh, Jason Takes Manhattan is terrible.
Terrible fucking movie.
It's like Jason is in Manhattan for maybe 5 minutes.
Dude, I've been saying that my whole entire life. They call that movie Jason Takes Manhattan. It should have been called Jason Takes a Boat Cruise.
Yes, that's exactly what that movie is. It's Jason.
The whole fucking movie is him on a boat, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
He's in New York for like 3 seconds.
Yeah, like and then you see him hit that kid's head off at the end.
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, it's so stupid.
Bad that it's good.
Yeah, so that's good. Yeah.
Yeah, you've seen my Friday the 13th ranking video.
Yes,
that's in my top 3 worst. It goes from worst to best. It goes Jason Goes to Hell, Jason Takes Manhattan, Jason X. Those are the 3 worst.
It's Jason X is a guilty pleasure. Because that has one of my favorite deaths.
There's a couple. Yeah, well, there's a couple. Yeah, I can see that. There's a couple good scenes, like the frozen face.
That's my favorite death. I love that.
That was cool. That was cool. That made one of my lists on my top 10 Jason list. Yeah, that was cool. I mean, there's a couple cool parts, but dude, when your franchise goes to space, you're fucked. I mean, Critters in space, Leprechaun in space. Yeah. What else is in space? Fucking,
it's I've been wondering my whole life, when are they going to take Freddy to space?
Yeah, you might as well.
Exactly, it's Jason's going to space, Leprechaun's going to space now. Like Freddy has to be next.
Critters,
yeah, Critters going to Critters
Who else?
Space. Yeah,
I know that I'm forgetting something, but there's somebody else that went to space too, that didn't belong in space. I'm trying to think, I can't remember. I know there's a couple more. People who are watching this are probably like screaming at me right now, like,
yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, you have a computer in front of you?
Yes.
Yeah, find it, Google it.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Was it a slasher?
I don't know if it was a slasher, but it was some kind of horror movie. It was some kind of cheesy horror movie.
There's on this list here, it says Hellraiser Bloodline.
Oh yeah, Hellraiser, and he was in space, right?
Yes, apparently.
Yeah. I think that's what I was thinking of.
I haven't seen Bloodline, but I know that movie's on Shudder. I haven't seen it yet.
I think they're rebooting Hellraiser too. I think they're making like a TV series or something.
Yeah, isn't David Gordon Green, or was that something else I read? He was in talks to direct a movie. I think it was an Exorcist remake or something.
Exorcist?
Yeah, like they're making a remake of it, I think.
Of The Exorcist?
Yes, I'm pretty sure.
Oh my God!
I'll look that up to see. There's Event Horizon was another movie that went to space.
No, that's not what I'm thinking of. I know there's something that I'm thinking of that is like, I can't remember the name.
Yeah, well, like the only ones that come up on this list is Hellraiser is the only slasher, but then the other movies are like pretty like we know that they went to space.
Leprechaun, Jason, Critters.
Yeah, I'm just wondering how the hell did Leprechaun get up to space? Like,
I don't think I've even seen that one.
It's like
to be honest with you,
I've seen the first Leprechaun. I haven't seen any of the sequels yet.
Whoa, really, dude?
No.
Best one is part 2. You got to see part 2.
Nice,
That's the best Leprechaun movie. Oh yeah, for sure. There's part 1 has Jennifer Aniston, which is good, and then part 2 is the best one. I think part 3 he goes to like Las Vegas or something.
Which one is like it has a really dumb title. It's
called Leprechaun in the Hood.
Yeah,
Leprechaun in the Hood.
And then there's like a sequel. It's like Leprechaun.
Some shit.
Leprechaun in the Hood again or something. It was like
in the Hood. No, they did again.
Yeah, there's like a sequel to it.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's like apparently he returns to the Hood again.
I've never seen Leprechaun in the Hood, and I've never seen Leprechaun in Space. So
makes sense.
I've seen part 1, and I've seen part 2, which I love, and I've seen the one where he goes to Las Vegas. I think it's part 3, and then I saw the most recent one. They did like kind of like a, I don't know if you want to call it a remake. Leprechaun Returns.
A sequel. Yeah, I love Leprechaun Returns.
But they had a different actor that played Leprechaun. It wasn't the same guy.
Yeah, like I mean, it's like I'm not as attached to Leprechaun as maybe some other people, so I think that's why I like Leprechaun Returns like more than. But like, here's the thing as well: like Leprechaun Returns is better than Leprechaun
any of the
Gone
sequels.
To Space, yeah. well, as you said, after the second.
The second for me, my personal opinion, the second one is the best one in the whole entire franchise. I don't know if that's just me. I think it's great. I think it's the best Leprechaun.
I haven't seen the second.
You said you've never seen it, right? You got to check that one out, dude.
Nice.
That's worth checking out.
Oh man, it's like this is like intense. Where like they're kind of guarding the house now, where they're kind of blocking off the characters. Like that is intense. Like
face to face. Yeah, so they have different actors playing these characters, the killers in the second one, right?
Yeah, like yeah, I know. Like I've always known that they're different. That they're different.
I would have never known.
Right, it's because like I was looking. There was like a shot only a few seconds ago where you saw Man in the Mask, and it's just he had a very just like his height is very different to what it looks like in the second. Like Damien Malfi, it's like a very different body height and weight to what it is in the first. And so this is something different about the mask. I feel like the mask looks better in the second movie than it does in this.
The Mask? I thought it looked exactly the same.
I'll just look at it.
What difference is there in the Mask?
It's it's the same mask, but it just
yeah. But what makes it look better in the second one?
It's like I don't know what it is, but like there's this that is terrifying as well. That's terrifying when you hear the scream of her, but you don't really see what happens. Like what you see now is them tied up to the chairs.
I haven't even got there yet, dude. Right now he's dragging her through the hallway.
Yeah, like I'm only a few seconds ahead of that.
How do we keep getting in sync and it goes out of sync? It does not make sense to me at all.
No, because like we play it like close together and then it just
but it seems after a while it seems to just like go like off like after a while
like 20 seconds ahead. Yeah. But like it's like I think because I think the mask looks looks older in the second one. Like this shot right here where you see all the three strangers like standing in a line, like looking at our two main characters who are attached to the chair. You aren't up to that scene yet, are you? But it's but I think the master looks it looks more like more old. And it's it like I don't know I like I don't know I like the mask better in the second like I said I don't know what it is but
yeah. There's a part in the second one that I really like where he's in the car, where the masked guy's in the car with the father.
That scene is so uncomfortable.
He's got like I don't know what he has in his hand. Is it a screwdriver or like
screwdriver?
Something?
Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah.
But if you look in his eyes, you see his eyes moving like left to right. Like it's just something really creepy about it. I don't know. When he's killing him.
Yeah, like
when he's killing the father or whatever, he's sticking the screwdriver into his, I forget what is it, his throat or something like that.
Yeah.
You can see the guy, the eyeballs and the guy in the mask, like the eyes like go like left, right. Like just something about it, like seeing his eyes. Like I don't know, it's fucking creepy to me.
Yeah. It's I do like these type of endings where like it leaves the killer like you don't know who it is.
Yeah.
I do like those types of endings.
So the motive. So what we learned today is the motive of the killers today is because you were home.
Yeah, basically.
Right? And the second, what was the second one? Why not? Right? Wasn't that her answer? Why not?
Why not? Yeah.
I thought that was fucking brilliant. And then 2 seconds later, shotgun to the face.
Yeah.
Dude, there's a direct reference to Scream Part 1, Strangers at Night. And when she, I don't know if they did it on purpose, but that has to be a reference, dude. When the girl, the sister with the Ramon shirt on, she's inside the car, and the not Dollface, but the other girl is outside, and she taps on the window and holds the keys and dangles them like this.
Yes, I remember that. Yeah.
That's just like at the end of Scream Part 1, when Sydney's inside the police car, Ghostface taps on the window with a knife and dangles the keys. Yeah, I believe that's a reference to Scream. I don't know if they did it on purpose, but
I watched an interview with director Johannes Roberts, who directed the sequel, and he was saying that like a lot of the references in that movie is on purpose. Like he said, he did add a lot of references to Christine. Did you see that?
No, I've heard of it. Isn't that who did? Is that a Stephen King, right?
John Carpenter directed.
Oh, John Carpenter. Okay.
Yeah.
But it's a Stephen King story, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And he said that there were references to like Christine in that movie, and that
isn't that about a car?
Yeah, an evil possessed car.
Yeah, I've never seen it. I've heard about it.
Yeah. Yes. Now, there should be an additional scene coming up for you where she's
this is the extended part, right?
Where she's hearing the phone ring and she's dragging her body across the floor to answer.
I'm not there yet. Right now, I'm looking at an open door.
Oh yes,
Liv Tyler's just laying there with a scar on her face. The guy's dead next to her. It's just showing the aftermath, kind of.
Yeah.
But the boyfriend died. I know she's still alive, but the boyfriend's dead.
The boyfriend's dead.
Boyfriend's dead, right? Yeah, he's not moving. His eyes. He just showed him with his eyes open.
Yeah.
Dead. This must be the extended part right here, right? You said.
Yeah, where she's dragging herself across the floor.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the one additional scene in the unrated cut.
Okay. just curious as to why it didn't make the theatrical cut. Like, why is this unrated?
Because it makes it is a little bloodier, but like it also makes sense why she would hear a phone and why you would go straight to answering that. But at the same time, like, how would that help you? Because I think I seen early on in the movie where there was no phone signal. So what makes you think that there'll be a phone signal at the end when like they're in an area where there's no houses?
Yeah. It is weird that she suddenly has a phone signal. There was no phone signal earlier.
Yeah.
Well, but the thing is, wasn't Mike outside? He was talking on the phone, recording a voicemail before he came in and got shot.
Yeah, but like there was someone like both our two main characters were in the house, and I think I think the main character chick was trying to call the police, but it said like no bars or no signal or something.
No service, yeah.
Yeah, no service, and then at the end, like they're in the house and the phone's ringing now. So it's odd to me that's that's something I just noticed.
Yeah. Once again, Romeo and Juliet. Once again, they died right next to each other.
Yeah, that is a good comparison.
Yeah, oh yeah. So this is kind of like what we saw in the beginning with the kids showing up.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
And they hand these guys like a pamphlet about like church or something.
Yes. Yeah, Christian.
Yeah, some kind of Christian thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, they go inside and they call the police. They find the dead bodies.
Yeah, the two kids enter the house. They see like all the blood and so this is what we saw in the opening scene of the movie.
The opening.
Yeah. So now it's kind of movies it's came full circle now.
Yeah, which I don't really like. I don't really like that. Like, why show this part in the beginning? What does that add to it?
It's because like it's obvious that the two characters are going to die. Like
it's almost like spoiling the movie for you. It's like showing you what happens before it happens. Like, I don't want to see that yet. I want to see the movie how it happens as it happens. I don't want to see the ending first.
It's like it would be cool if maybe one of the characters like made it out like whose blood is that but like instead like it's kind of like it's obvious where the movie's going to go.
Yeah.
And it's have you hit the end credits yet?
No, they were just walking into the door now.
Okay. But it's like the what's the name? Like, see, this is what I mean. Like, the characters are forgettable in this movie. But yeah, like the main, what is it? Like the main, like
protagonist.
Like the main ex-wife. Would you call it? What do you call her?
The widow. Wait, ex-wife.
Yeah, the main chick in the movie, the main girl.
Are you talking about like a main character?
Yes, the one
protagonist.
Protagonist, yeah. Yes, it's so. We just saw a shot. Like, she's not actually dead. She's still alive by the end of this movie.
Looks like she's dead. Where I'm at, looks like she's dead right now.
It's
the kids. Oh yeah, she wakes up and screams. Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, she's still alive. So she could have easily returned for the sequel. Now looking at it.
So she lived. I mean, I'm assuming when she woke up and grabbed that kid's hand, they called 911 immediately.
Yeah,
somehow.
That would make sense. That would be the most common.
So I'm assuming she survived.
Yeah, like the way it makes sense to me is if she's in a hospital now.
In a hospital, yeah. I mean, the boyfriend was obviously dead because we saw him dead on the floor with his eyes open.
Yeah. And so like we never got like a sequel to this character, but like what I think would have happened is like a lot of those cuts that she got, like she would have got like stitches, and like there would have been some scars on her that would have like been for life.
Yeah.
Where with her, and obviously like the event that just happened, it would have like traumatized her, like seeing her husband like die in front of her and all that. Like that would be very like
not husband, boyfriend. Remember, he proposed. Boyfriend, she said no.
Yeah, they weren't married. Boyfriend. Yeah, boyfriend. So yeah, but yeah, she's still alive. So it would have been cool to maybe like see her pop up in the sequel. That would have been cool. But at the same time, I'm happy with the sequel that we got.
Yeah, I mean, the sequel doesn't necessarily have to contain the same characters as the first one. I mean, if you watch like any movie, like Friday the 13th, like every sequel is like there's a whole bunch of different characters in each movie.
A whole new group of characters.
Yeah, it's not following the same character every movie, with the exception of maybe Tommy Jarvis, but every movie is a different group of characters, you know? But with Scream is like, it's always Sidney, Gale, and Dewey throughout the four movies. But,
yeah,
you know, like it's all about the movie. So, I mean, Strangers 2 with Liv Tyler, I mean, would it work? I don't know, probably.
Yeah.
But,
so do you want to take like a quick break?
Yeah, like a little break before part 2, like 5 minutes or something.
Yeah, and like I have to refill my cup with water before the sequel, and then we'll watch.
We'll do Pray at Night.
Yeah, watch The Strangers Pray at Night. So I'm really looking forward to this one. This one has always been my favorite.
Looking forward to this one. It's much better than the first one. Not to say that the first one's bad. I love this. I love this one. But the Pray at Night, like I said, they just fucking amped it up, dude.
Yeah, amped it up. Yeah, it's the second one is just like it's just like it's so much fun, and it's so like I would be able to watch it like Pray at Night like constantly and never get bored of that movie.
That's the thing. A Pray at Night is more rewatchable than the first one.
Yeah.
Like the first one, you can watch once in a while, but Pray at Night you can throw on any day.
And because like the characters in that one, like you definitely feel that family, and the family's kind of like you can see that they're kind of what's the word? They're kind of like I guess breaking apart. My grammar's not the best there, but you can just see they're kind of like splitting apart. Like they aren't all getting along, and so there's that family drama. There, but we'll take a break and then we'll watch The Strangers.
Take a break.
That night. Yeah.
Text me back. Hey, all the subscribers out there, thanks for watching our video. Stay tuned. Watch the next one after this one if you're still interested. Even if you're still watching this one, I don't know who's gonna listen to us for an hour and a half. I think.
We've already gone for like this video has at least been like 80 minutes long, at least.
Yeah.
So
if you're still alive and you're watching this,
good job.
Good job. Kudos to you.
You guys are the best. If you've watched,
you guys are the best, though. Yeah. You guys are the best.
If you've watched all 4 hours of us watching The Strangers, I hope everyone did watch it with us, because that's the only true way to watch this. So
exactly, leave some comments below. Tell us what you think.
Tell us what you think of the first movie and Pray at Night, and also tell us like your ranking. Which one do you find better? Is it the first one or the second one?
Exactly. I love
Pray at Night.
I love hearing other people's opinions. It's fun.
It's funny.
Like I said, if everybody just agreed upon everything, it would just be fucking boring. Like,
yes,
okay,
exactly.
I agree. Sure, awesome. It's fun to discuss the things.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, that's that's the reason why I started YouTube and doing movie reviews, because like for me, I always judge a movie. I always give a movie like the benefit of the doubt. I like to just kind of go in.
Benefit of the doubt, exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's like for like a movie that came out. Was this year or last year? This year, I believe. Wonder Woman 1984.
Never seen it.
Right. But that's a movie that a lot of people didn't like, but I absolutely loved that movie so much. and everyone's kind of like likes it. There are some people that do love it, and it's like I always like having a different opinion to everybody. So yeah, but yeah, let us know down in the comments, and we will be back shortly with Strangers 2 Play at Night. Yeah, we'll see you in a few minutes. Yeah, it's going to be fun. Okay, it's going. So we're now on to the second movie, The Strangers 2
Pray at Night.
Yeah, this is the one that I'm sure we can both agree. This is the one that we were looking forward to. This is the one that we were counting down those 82 minutes. Wait, how long did the first one go for? It was like 84 minutes. We were counting
84.
The 84 minutes down for this one because this one is our favorite. If Adam and I were to rank these Strangers movies, I'm sure Pray at Night would come like as our number one best. Yeah,
come out on top. Oh yeah, of course.
Because it's. I know, like
it does everything the first movie does, but it does it better.
Yes, I do agree. It's a lot more fun. Like it has a great musical score. Like it has Cambodia, which
the music is a huge part of this movie. The music soundtrack.
Yeah, it sounds so good. I love the music. I love that it brings back what I love about 80s slashers.
Yeah, the 80s shit, dude.
Yeah.
I need you now tonight. I need you more than ever.
Great song. A film by Johannes Roberts. I love this opening scene when like the man in the mask kind of pulls up.
That's the uncle, right? The uncle that lent him the cabin or whatever, or the trailer.
Based on true events.
I didn't even see the true events part yet. So must be ahead of me.
I'm on a minute. I'm on a minute and 50 seconds. Where are you at?
Oh, okay. So am I. I'm just looking at an empty street. Now there's a truck pulling up.
Yes, that's exactly where I'm at.
All right, so we're good.
Yeah, we're all good.
So these people are related to the family that. Isn't that they're related to the family that comes, right? It's the uncle or the cousin or whatever that left in the cabin.
Yeah.
And they find that the brother and sister finds the dead bodies.
Yes, that's right.
Yep. Like I said, I've only seen this like 3 or 4 times. So I don't have it down. I don't have it down pat, but I know it good enough.
Yeah, I've seen this movie so many times. I've seen the first Strangers maybe like twice, but I've seen Pray at Night like 4 or 5 times.
Now you've seen Strangers Part 1 3 times, technically.
Yeah, 3 times exactly. Yeah.
You have to add on. We just watched it. Add that one on.
Yes, that is true. So I've seen the Strangers 3 times now.
3 times. Now it's official.
And this is my 6th time watching Pray at Night now. So
I think this would be my 4th or 5th time. I can't remember.
4
or 5. I've seen it at least 4 or 5 times.
Like I watch this movie at least once or twice a year. Like movie I love so much. Like the acting in this, the characters I think are like
the atmosphere.
Fun. The atmosphere, yes. Like, and it has one of the most iconic horror movie scenes in recent memory, which is the pool scene.
The pool scene. Everybody talks about that.
Yeah.
If you look up the scene on YouTube of the pool scene, people talking about in the comments about how they love this scene. They think it's amazing. And it's like, you know what? I agree.
Yeah.
It is. It's just, I don't know what it is about it. It's just so beautifully done.
It is. Yeah. It's like the, like as you said, the whole neon trees to
the neon palm trees mixed with the music.
Yeah.
And then the killer slowly coming in with the axe, it's just awesome, dude. It's just everything about it, man. And then it goes from like underwater to above water. And
yes.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just filmed so well.
Yeah.
They just really did a really good job.
And it's like that would be such an uncomfortable death, as well, drowning in your own blood.
Yeah,
so uncomfortable.
Because he gets stabbed in the back and then he starts drowning in his blood and in the water.
that it's I can't get that image out of my head. Like that's a scene that has always stayed with me because it's so uncomfortable like to watch. It's just it's like I don't like deaths that are very drawn out because it adds to the pain and the agonizing of it.
You feel bad.
Yeah. Also, I love that intro that just happened. The 80s retro opening title sequence where it says "The Strangers Play at Night." I like that. Like classic 80s.
Yeah.
It's like I've listened to this soundtrack. Like I listened to this like at least once every couple of weeks, or if not, like every week.
It's a great fucking soundtrack.
Yeah, and there's like so many like iconic artists, like what is it, like Kim Wilder, Cambodia, Making Love Out of Nothing,
Making Love Out of Nothing at All, and then there's Total Eclipse of the Heart.
Yeah, sure, yeah. So yeah, it has lots of like those good like 70s and 80s. Like songs there, and it also like it feels like a John Carpenter movie as well. Like this felt like something he would have made in the 80s because it has that feel. And Johannes Roberts, he was heavily inspired by John Carpenter, which John. Actually, no. I'm looking back on slasher movies. I'm trying to remember what slasher movie kind of started like slasher as a genre.
It's really hard to pinpoint the exact first one. I mean, you had Psycho. I don't know if that's really a slasher. I mean, he kills like one person.
It's the shower scene in that movie is iconic.
That's iconic. And then they did a remake with Vince Vaughn, which was terrible. I don't know if you ever saw it, but it's really, really bad.
I have not seen. I've seen clips from it.
Oh, it's literally a shot by shot remake. Wow. Everything, like the script, the dialogue, the scenes, the camera angles, everything. It's like just updated with new actors. It's so bad. Like, why would you do that?
Yeah.
If you're gonna remake it, at least do something to it.
Yeah.
It's literally the same movie with different actors and in color. It's so bad. That's one of the worst remakes of all time. Is Psycho.
Yeah. Worst remake. I hate Black Christmas. I hate Blumhouse's Black Christmas. That's
the new one, right? The newer one.
That's the biggest offense to me because, like, that movie. Like, here's the thing. Like, you wouldn't understand this, but like, I watched Black Christmas 2019 in theaters. Like, I think it was like the first day because I was really looking forward to it. Like, I'm a horror fan, I'm a slasher fan, I love the original, so I was excited.
Yeah.
And I watched it with a girl, which and then watching it with a girl, like it's a very uncomfortable experience because of the message that movie is trying to do. It's like I don't know. I hated my life watching that movie. And even, as I was walking out, like I asked the girl I was with, what did you think of like Christmas 2019? And she was like, yeah, it wasn't that good. So yeah, we were both on the same page as each other.
Yeah, I remember seeing the trailer for that when I went to see It Part 2 in theaters. They showed the trailer for Black Christmas. I think I actually said it out loud. I said they remade that again.
It's like the first
how do you
remake was good.
You have to remake a movie again?
Yeah.
That's bad.
Yeah, like the first one wasn't good enough for you. Here's another one. But like the 2006 remake, I watched that. I watched that Christmas Eve last year, the 2006 remake, and then I think
2006. I remember seeing that one when it came out. I think I rented it on DVD or whatever. I can't remember if I liked it or not though.
Yeah.
I know I watched it. I just don't remember what I think of it.
Yeah, and then I think the night before Christmas Eve, I watched the original Black Christmas because like during the month of December, like you have to watch Black Christmas. That's a must watch during that month because the movie
Like a
is
tradition.
like, yeah, tradition. There we go. It's like I've watched the original Black Christmas maybe 2 years in a row now. On December because it's like last year I watched what did I watch? I saw this movie. I don't remember that well, but there was this movie. It was on Shudder. I think it was like a newer movie called Red Christmas. Have you heard of that?
Never heard of that one. Red Christmas?
I don't remember much about it, but it was a really it was a really strange movie. I think there's like a scene when the slasher guy when he cuts someone's dick off. I think so. It's like it's a very weird and bizarre movie. Like I don't remember it, but like I remember the movie just got weirder and weirder as it went along. Yeah, what else I watched? Do you usually watch Christmas horror movies during the month of December?
What's that? Christmas home movies?
Yeah, Christmas horror movies.
Oh, well, there aren't really a lot of Christmas. I mean, there's like Silent Night, Deadly Night. I can't really think of a lot of Christmas horror movies.
Yeah.
Santa's Sleigh, I think, is one.
Yeah. Yeah, Black Christmas, of course.
Black Christmas.
What else?
There's the Good Son that takes place in winter. I don't know if you ever seen The Good Son. That's a really good movie.
No,
Macaulay Culkin.
Is that horror?
It's kind of, yeah. It's like a horror suspense thriller.
Right.
With Macaulay Culkin, he plays an evil child.
Wow, nice.
That likes to like. It's really good, dude. Like if you've never seen that movie, you really need to see it.
Okay,
you'll never look at him again. You've seen like Home Alone and stuff, right?
Oh, of course, I've seen I've made like 5 movies of them. I've seen the first 4.
Well, the only good ones are the part 1s and 2, and part 3 is okay, but everything after 3 is terrible.
Oh yeah, part 4. It does everything that the others did, but it does like a worse job of it.
And at least part 3, I think part 4 they tried to replace Kevin McAllister. They put a different actor in there or whatever and named him Kevin McAllister. Yeah. But at least in part 3 they changed the name. It was a different kid, and they knew that. Part 3 was decent. I liked part 3. It wasn't Kevin, but it was good for what it was. But 1 and 2 are classics. But if you watch The Good Son, dude, you'll never look at Macaulay Culkin the same again.
Wow,
he does incredible. It's kind of like when you watch The Dark Knight. You see Heath Ledger. He's just like that captivating.
Yes,
and it just blows your mind. Like that's how good of a job he does playing this like psychopath.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah, wow.
Especially when you compare him to Kevin McAllister.
Yeah, that guy's been in 2 Christmas movies now, Home Alone and now Good Son, which is on the opposite spectrum of that.
Yeah. It's not Christmas themed, but like I said, there's snow on the ground and stuff, so it's in winter.
It's based during that time.
During the winter holiday, whatever.
But yeah, I'll definitely add that to my list. It sounds.
Oh yeah,
it sounds
you'll love it, dude. It's very good.
Yeah, I'll definitely give it a watch.
Elijah Wood is in it from Lord of the Rings.
Elijah Wood. Oh well, okay, yeah.
Yeah, it was one of his first movies.
Oh wow! Well, when did the movie come out? Good Son.
I think it was right before Home Alone 2, so like right around 91 or 92.
Okay.
Yeah. Really good movie.
I see the have you got to the scene where they're pulling into the driveway?
No, she just got into the van from the office.
Okay. I'll pause mine for a minute. Ours is a bit out of sync, so I'll wait. Tell me when they pulled up at the house.
Okay.
Because there is a smart little detail on the mailbox that I just noticed. That I don't think I've noticed it before. If
they're pulling into the driveway right now.
Yeah.
There's a smiley face. There's a smiley face on the mailbox.
Yeah, I just noticed. I'm not sure if I've noticed it in the past 5 viewings of this movie, but yeah, I know. I thought that was kind of
pretty cool.
Yeah, and like this movie does, like, it does semi tie in well with where the first movie left off, with the strangers driving off, and then in this movie they're in a new location, so they obviously drove to this.
Yeah,
new
this is kind of where they pick up. They kind of picking up where they left off in part 1.
Yeah,
finding a new bunch of people to torture.
Yeah, and it's like it seems like these strangers. It seems like they always try to pick the places that have no one there. That like the locations are just abandoned and isolated.
Yeah.
And there's I just got to the part where where there was a knock on the door. The classic.
Wow, you already there?
Yeah, they're inside the cabin.
Right now, he's eating the Chinese food, and then he just threw it away.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I'm a few seconds ahead. You're like 5 seconds behind.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Now the wife is going to open the door.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I'm onto that scene now.
She looked through the window. She said it's a girl.
Yes. And now she's just walking away.
She opened it. No, she opened the door.
Okay.
Is Tamara home?
Yeah.
All right, guys. You want to play some cards or something? I think you have their own trailer.
It's like I really like this group of characters, because like this is what like a family today would be like with today's technology. Like everyone would be on their cell phones, and it's like they wouldn't want to play cards as the mum just suggested. They would just want to text their friends, play on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram all the time.
Yeah, TikTok.
Yeah.
I know. I hate how the world has changed. Everybody just relies on technology. I mean, I don't know about over in Australia, but over here, man, if you go into the city, you see people walking around. 99% of the people are just have phones glued to their hands while they're walking down the street, just texting, looking at stuff. Like,
you're right.
In crowded cities and stuff.
Yeah, it is like it. It is like that here. But it sounds like it's a lot more.
It's bad. It's bad over here. If you go into a crowded city, man, where people are just walking around all over the place, man, everybody's just got their phone and they're just staring at it as they walk.
Well, okay.
Yeah, it's so bad.
But that also says a lot about like how far technology like has came in today's world and all that.
I know. Have you ever seen the movie I, Robot with Will Smith?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it's gonna be like one day, man. The robots are just gonna take over. We're getting too dependent on technology.
Yeah.
Pretty soon, computers are gonna run the fucking world.
Yes, I think like there was something I read about. I think it was like last year or something about cars kind of moving on their own. Like I read something that's something that is going to happen in the future, where like you tell the car where to go and it just kind of takes you.
I can see that happening.
Yeah.
It's like a smartphone or that Alexa thing where you talk to it. Yeah. It'll just be like that. I feel like we're still out of sync because I can hear your TV a little bit. It doesn't sound like.
Where are you?
The daughter just stormed away. The wife is playing with cards in her hands. The dad's just opened the door. Now the son is leaving.
Yes, like I'm only a few seconds ahead of that. He's on the son's like it's like a wide shot of him walking across the grass.
Okay. Now I'm on that part.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Calling his sister's name.
We're in the same scene now.
All right.
And
I don't. And still, again, I don't know how it can get out of sync if we keep it in sync. Like the movie's, it's the same freaking movie. Like it doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah. And then just cut to the daughter smoking a cigarette in a park.
Haven't got there yet.
Okay.
Now she's on the picnic table smoking a cigarette.
Yes. Yeah, that's where I'm at.
All right. So you're a little bit ahead.
Yeah. I've paused it just to give it a few seconds for you.
Yeah, to catch up. Yeah, she's freaking beautiful. She's beautiful, man. That girl. And I looked it up. She's like 22 years old or something like that. So
wow, she's really good in this movie.
Yeah.
Like everyone is good in this movie.
Yeah.
It's like another thing I do love about the sequel is as you said, is the atmosphere and the you always get a feeling that the strangers are watching these characters, even though like in this scene that we're in now, like I'm getting the feeling that the strangers they're in the woods just watching them, waiting to attack, and it's
always watching.
That's what I mean is by great atmosphere.
Yeah.
And all that. So and the cinematography in this. Oh wow! It's you just saw one of the strangers, we run across the frame, or we run out of frame. Should I say?
She was probably watching them the whole time.
That's what it made it look like. Because it's I didn't even notice that. It took my eyes a couple of seconds. As soon as I saw it, I was just like, wait, what? She was there?
Yep.
So
she just runs away.
Yeah, after they leave the frame or the park. The other thing I do like about this movie is, which you'd expect this from a sequel, is it has a bigger kill count.
Yeah, that's what I like about it a lot. I mean, there's more. You get to see more people die. I mean, that sounds so evil and weird and bad, but I mean, that's why we watch horror movies, man. We want to see people get killed.
Exactly. Yes, and because it's movies. Here's the thing: movies were made to escape reality, to what we hate about reality, and it's each movie has a different emotion that it tackles. For this, it's more it's more like white knuckling and tension are built, and then there's other movies that are very lighthearted and very just fun and adventurous and romantic. There's all these different emotions. And it's that's also what I think music is as well, is you listen to music to escape reality. You can just kind of zone into your own little world of music.
Yeah, I'm a huge music fan. I love music. It's I don't know which one I love more, music or movies. I think probably movies, because I started loving movies before I was in love with music.
Yeah,
that's my original love.
What type of music
but I love them both.
Like?
Punk rock, dude. Rock and roll.
Punk rock. Nice,
yeah,
man.
Punk rock is my favorite. But I like anything that sounds good. I like oldies, whatever.
Yeah.
I like techno sometimes.
Techno, yeah.
As long as it sounds good, I'm not prejudiced against music. Except for I don't like rap music and I don't like country. Like I can't get into that shit.
Right, fair enough.
I don't like it.
Yeah, fair
I mean,
enough.
maybe there's a country song out there that I would like. Who knows? But as far as I know, I just don't like country and I don't like rap.
Have you heard Nickelback?
Yeah, that's one of the worst bands ever made.
Yeah, right.
You like them?
I like Nickelback.
No, they're terrible.
It's like it's my it's like my dad doesn't like it. It doesn't like Nickelback either. So
they're so generic. Man, I can't explain it. I don't know. They're just so bad. I hate them. They were like one of the most hated bands. If you look it up, dude, everybody hates Nickelback for some reason.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I'm serious. Look up like the top 10 most hated bands. Like I'm telling you, Nickelback will be in that list.
It's like isn't Nickelback? Isn't he like a single artist? I don't think he's in a band.
No, it's a band. It's a band.
I thought Nick. Well, actually,
it's a band.
I want to look this up quickly.
I'm telling you, man. Everybody hates Nickelback.
Right. I did not know that. So what would I look up? Like top 10 worst bands?
Yeah, top 10 most hated bands.
Okay, 10 most hated bands.
I guarantee Nickelback will be on that list somewhere.
Well, okay. I see what you mean. He's number one.
He's number one.
Well,
I told you.
Well.
Oh man, I fucking knew it. I knew it.
Well, what's so bad about Nickelback?
I don't know. It's like they're just universally hated. They just suck. They're just not good.
Well, okay.
I can't believe they came in number one. That's fucking hilarious.
So I looked up why is Nickelback bad? I want to see what they have to say. Because I'm curious to know. I don't know why people hate him.
They're just so bad. I don't know what it is, man. I can't explain it.
It's like there's something I just read here. This is an opinion. It says any true rock fan knows that Nickelback is the greatest rock band ever formed, while the bands like the Beatles might be the most widely liked. The only reason people consider them the best is they've been around the longest.
What?
Well, I did not know.
Did they really just compare Did they compare Nickelback to the Beatles?
Yeah. Wow.
What the fuck?
I did not know Nickelback was number one hated.
Yeah, I didn't know they were number one, but I knew they were hated. Wow. That's hilarious. I'm glad that it's confirmed.
Yeah, well, yeah, I did because I have like friends who like Nickelback as well, and they kind of got me into Nickelback.
Really?
Like, I mean, yeah, like there's one actually. I've only heard one album of Nickelback. That's about it. There's one song that I listened to that I actually like quite a bit. There's a song called "Someday" by Nickelback. It's one of his more heavier. It's one of his more heavier stuff, which I love that. I dig that shit right there. That was good.
You're ahead of me. I can hear it.
It's the like I just got the sim when they found that the owner was dead.
The guy, the uncle or whatever. I haven't even got there.
Yeah, well, where are you?
They're looking at him under the sheet. Now she's about to pull it out over him.
Yeah, that is some great makeup there. I love that. I love the way that I love the way it's shot and the way.
I'm 28 minutes 55 seconds. So I'm like 30 minutes in or 29 minutes in.
Yeah, mine says 27 minutes. 27? That can't be right. I don't know how that's right. But yeah, 20.
How is that possible? I'm at 29:15.
27:53.
No. Now they just met up with the parents.
Okay, yeah, you're a little bit ahead of me now.
Okay, I'll pause it.
Okay, yeah, now we're at the same moment. They just ran into the parents.
Okay.
Or their mum and dad. But yeah, I did not know Nickelback was hated that bad much. Wow.
Terrible band. The best word to describe them is generic. You know what generic means?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the best way to describe that band. It's just fucking generic.
So here's what it says here. It says Nickelback is too much of everything to be enough of something. They follow genre expectations too well, which is seen as empty imitation, but also not well enough, which is read as commercial tactics and is a lack of staple. Wow.
Exactly. That perfectly describes them. Hell yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that surprises me.
Hey, you learn something new every day.
I thought people actually liked Nickelback. I didn't think he was hated. Like, I mean, I suppose I'm not like a big follower of him. I've only just got into his music.
No, it's not. He's not solo. It's a band.
A band, yeah. It's like I only just got into the band's music. So I haven't I guess done much research. I did not know that it was hated. So yeah. But yeah, like I'm more of a heavy metal, death metal person. So like I love I love Slipknot.
Slipknot's great, dude. Their first album is phenomenal.
Yes, it's
the first one and Iowa. And Iowa. Those are the two best ones.
Yeah.
Those are the two best ones.
I really liked the Grey Chapter.
Which one was that one? Was that new? That's new, right?
Newer.
Yeah. See, after the first one in Iowa, I started. They kind of like turned for me. Like they changed, kind of like Korn. Korn started turning to me too. Like they went into like a different direction.
Yeah.
How about System of a Down?
Well, what is it? System of a Down.
You never heard of them?
Yeah, no.
That's a metal band. They're popular. I'm surprised you never heard of them.
Yeah, no, I've never come across any of their music. Like,
wow, they're one of the more popular bands of like the late '90s, early 2000s.
Maybe if I heard one of their songs, like I would recognize it.
Yeah, I bet if you heard one of their popular songs, you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, but from name, I don't know. But I'm sure if I heard their songs, I would know who they are. And then I also listened to there's like a great band called Suicide Silence.
Never heard of them.
They have a great song. It's called You Only Live Once. And it is a superb song. It is absolutely fantastic. The music video is outstanding.
You like Static X?
Static X, yeah. Yeah, Static X is good. They did.
You know the lead singer. You know the lead singer died, right?
I did hear about that, which is a shame. He was great.
Yeah, that was a really good band.
It's like Slipknot has also had some people like fall out, especially in their very in their very early stages of starting out. Like they lost what's his name? Like they lost, I think it was like two band members to drugs in their very early stages.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
There's a video, I think it's by Watch Mojo, where they kind of go through the whole history of Slipknot. That would be painful. Like I like that zoom in on the girl's face as she sees her mother die. Like how he cut to her face and her expression, like the daughter's expression says it all.
There's another good zooming in scene at the pool when the girl runs out and he hits her with a golf club.
Yes.
They like zoom in on her.
Yeah.
Right before he hits her.
And so yeah, like they went for a lot of incidents like with drugs, and when they would perform back then, they would like whenever they would have like breaks in between, like they would have like prostitutes and drugs like behind the stage. It's just like what those guys went through in their early stages. It's like it's shocking to me that they have lasted as long as they have.
Yeah. Have you ever seen the lead singer without his mask on? I think his name is Corey Taylor.
Yeah,
or whatever.
Corey Taylor. Yeah, that's right.
Dude, his neck is huge, dude. He's got like a tree trunk of a neck. So you got to have a big neck to sing like that, man. He's like screaming. Oh,
yeah.
Like
Corey Taylor is the shit. He is like one of the greatest.
Yeah.
Vocalists in recent memory for me.
That first album, dude. That first album. That is the definition of them. Like that's their best album. Iowa was very good, and after that, I think they kind of went downhill to me. It's
like I still like a lot of the songs. Like they had they with their newest album, "We Are Not Your Kind." I listened to like a song I'm obsessed with is "Unsainted." If you've ever
I haven't heard that. I haven't heard anything new from Slipknot.
Right. But yeah, the newest album, like "Unsainted," is probably my favorite song like out of their newest album. It's because the thing I like about Slipknot compared to like some other like metal bands is that Corey Taylor, it's not just like all metal. He kind of mixes it up with metal and like normal like vocals, which is like you don't see many metal bands doing that. And he kind of like switches it up. It's just he keeps it like for me.
Like like he can sing metal, but he can also sing at the same time.
Yes, and like if you listen to the song "Unsainted," that's a perfect example like of that because he goes from like screaming to like from metal screaming to.
Well, I think another great example of that, of going from like screaming or singing to screaming, is "Wait and Bleed."
Wait and Bleed,
like,
yes.
I felt the earth on them, and then later on it's like,
yeah,
it's so cool, man, how he switches it up. But he can sing because he starts singing in the beginning of the song. He's singing, and then he starts screaming.
Yeah. What's another good song there? Did you hear the Devil and I?
No.
No, that's not
anything. Like I said, man, anything after Iowa, I probably haven't heard. Like I stopped listening to them after that because I don't know, man. I feel like they changed their sound too much.
Yeah, like like it's especially if you listen to the newest album. Yeah, their sound has definitely changed quite a bit.
It's not Slipknot to me anymore.
Right. Okay.
But that first album is fucking solid.
The newest one. Yeah. Oh yeah. The first couple of like albums are
holy shit.
It's
like, the opening song that goes into the second song is fucking awesome. It's like the whole thing I think is sick. The whole thing I think is sick. The whole thing I think is sick. And it's like dun 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 dun.
Yeah.
It's so fucking good.
Spit it out.
Spit it out.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. Everything, dude. You can't see California without Mother Brennan's eyes.
Did you hear the what is it? The heretic? What is the heretic?
Heredity or something?
The heretic anthem.
Heretic anthem. That's on Iowa.
Heretic, yeah. That is. Yeah. I love that song so much.
Yeah, Heretic's anthem. That's Iowa. Yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah.
That is so good. It's like it has the song goes. It's like it's the 5 to the 6 6 6.
I'm the 5 5 5 or the 6 6 6.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Fucking great song. Yeah, Slipknot
Good stuff,
is,
man.
Yeah,
Slipknot is the shit, dude. They were,
it is. And they still are the shit. I mean, like, the newest album is probably the worst one I've heard in quite a while because that's like their style has changed so much. Like, there's still like Slipknot in there, but it's like there's songs in the newest album where like there's no vocals and it's just sound and
yeah.
like there's one I think called Spider which goes for like a minute and it's like it's not good like at all. Like those ones like at least for me I couldn't get into.
Yeah.
What's the another one like of course like Iron Maiden, Metallica, like they are fantastic bands as well.
Yeah. Do you like the Offspring?
Offspring, yeah, they're pretty good.
Yeah, that's my favorite band of all time. That's the band that like got me. Actually, I just got a tattoo the other day. This is my newest tattoo. I'll show you.
Hey, nice.
That's their logo.
Yeah,
that's their skull logo. Yeah, man, that's my new tattoo.
Yeah, that's rad. I like that. That's sick.
My favorite band, dude.
Yeah.
I've been listening since 1998. That's when I first started getting into music.
You're right. Yeah, like Offspring. It's like I haven't heard them in a while because I've been listening to I've been kind of I like to I guess mix it around. I like to listen to like different metal bands. So, but yeah, like Offspring, I do love quite a bit.
Yeah. I'll send you like five songs to look up of like their best songs I think are their best songs.
Yeah,
check them out, dude.
Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, if you send them, I'll check them out.
I'll send you five of their best stuff.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. They actually have a new album coming out next month. I'm so happy. They haven't had a new album since 2012.
Oh wow.
So this new album, I already have it pre-ordered, man.
Yeah,
I'm
so
fucking excited. I already pre-ordered that shit day one.
Yeah, nice.
I've seen them in concert 5 times, man.
Oh wow.
I love that fucking band. Yeah. Have you ever seen the movie Idle Hands? With Seth Green?
I know that title.
The Offspring is in that movie, dude. They have a scene in that movie where they're playing at a high school dance and the lead singer gets killed.
Yeah, right.
Dude, that's a movie to check out. That and The Good Son.
Okay. Oh.
Write that down. Put that on your list. Right next to Good Son.
Yep. I will do that.
I mean, I have both of them on DVD. We can watch them together.
Yeah. I have a friend who's obsessed with Idle Hands. Like he talks about like quite a lot. I think I've tried to find that movie, but it's a really hard movie to find like in store.
Yeah, yep. They just released a Blu-ray of it, a new Blu-ray version of it. Okay. You can get it on Amazon.
Okay.
I fucking love that movie, dude. It's a horror, but it's also a comedy at the same time.
Yeah.
But it's not too much comedy where it's like overpowering the horror. It's like a perfect balance of horror and comedy.
Nice. Yeah, like another example is Shaun of the Dead is another perfect
Shaun of the Dead.
comedy.
I fucking love Shaun of the Dead.
Shaun of the Dead. That's so funny.
Dude, I've seen that movie so many times. I've seen that movie way too many times. Oh my god, I love that movie.
Are you onto the tunnel bit?
The what bit?
The tunnel where the
oh no, she's getting chased by the truck right now through the playground. She hasn't gotten in the tunnel. Now she's going through the tunnel. She just got in the tunnel right now.
Yeah, I'm onto that scene. Yeah. I'll be back. I just have to go to the toilet quickly.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, keep the viewers entertained.
All right. I'll do tricks. I'll do something for them. See what I can do.
Sounds good.
Try to entertain them. I don't have anything to entertain you guys. No, that's stupid. Does this work? No. How is it? I'm supposed to. This is like a hand trick. I don't know. Shut up. Oh. Couldn't find anything to entertain you guys with. How about this? Jason Voorhees, final chapter. Right, people. Oh no. Let's see his face. Let's see his face. Ah. Corey Feldman, I will kill you. Don't judge me. I've only had 3 drinks. Okay, 4. Shut up. But yeah, I got this at Walmart for like $30. Apparently they have these things. They've always had these things over by like the DVDs and video games and all that stuff. The entertainment section, you know, in Walmart. There's a little area. I've never known this until like just recently. There's a little section that has stuff like this. They have I saw a Back to the Future one there. Yeah, that's where I got this. $30. Fucking awesome. Final chapter. They also had a part 5 figure, Roy, from a new beginning. But who the fuck wants Roy? Because Roy sucks. It's not even Jason. We want Jason. Yeah. What do you want from me? Today's video is brought to you by a Butterfinger. Nobody better lay a finger on my Butterfinger. 5 points to anybody who knows what that reference is from. I'll give you a clue. It's a commercial. But who says it?
I'm back.
You're back. I was talking to our audience. I was giving them a show.
Yeah, Jason, nice.
My Jason figure here from part 4.
Yeah, nice. You're part 4 Jason.
Yeah, look, you can even see his face. Ah.
Hey, nice.
A face only a mother could love.
Yeah. And wait, did Jason have friends? I'm not sure if that's ever been explained or explored.
Friends?
Yeah.
No.
Because I know everybody bullied him, but like even the people who get bullied hardcore have that one friend that they like talk
as far as I know, he didn't know anybody but his mother.
Yeah, right. So his mother was technically his best friend.
His whole life.
This death app gets me every time.
Yeah, like I said, look at the guy's eyes. He's like just the way he looks at him.
Yeah, okay.
How he moves his eyes like left and right. It's weird and creepy.
I see that. Yeah. It's I also got a little snack while I was out there.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
I got a little snack, my friend. Look at this.
Butterfinger, nice. But the dad's death just gets me every single time. It's so hard to watch. It's so
yeah, because it's so drawn out.
Yeah.
You know, it reminds me of Chewie, the Asian kid from Friday the 13th, when he gets the screwdriver in the neck in the shed from the reboot.
Yeah.
I want a girlfriend just like that, man. Good looking, listens to good music like the Ramones. Where are you? If you're out there, fucking send me a message. If you're watching our video and you're into horror, obviously,
yeah,
send me a message.
So she's like your dream girlfriend.
Not my. I wouldn't say she's my dream girlfriend, but she's definitely close to it. My dream is Sydney Prescott from Scream.
Nice.
Ever since the first movie, dude, she was my first crush. She's my first celebrity crush.
That is scary. That's where she plays with the Jack in the Box.
Oh shit, you're ahead of me already again. She hasn't even found the Jack in the Box.
Well, where are you?
Hold on, I'll show you. This is crazy.
Okay.
Try to sync yours up with mine.
Yeah. Okay, play. Okay, I'm playing now.
All right, so you're synced?
Yeah.
Okay. How the hell does that even happen, dude? I know I've already said this like 20 times, but like, what the fuck?
I don't know.
It doesn't make sense. If we're playing the movie at the same time, it should continue to play the movie together at the same time.
Like we had that problem with the first Strangers as well. Maybe it's like a curse. Maybe like
it's a curse.
Maybe this movie doesn't want us to sing up at the same time.
Exactly. That's exactly what it is.
Oh, yeah,
you know who the brother reminds me of?
Who?
Tom Holland from Spider-Man.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like him a little bit. Like the new Spider-Man's Far From Home and all the new ones.
Yeah.
I don't know. It kind of resembles him a little bit, like his face.
Yeah.
For me, man, Spider-Man is like my favorite superhero character. I know we talked about this earlier. Like, I'm not big into superhero stuff, but if I had to pick, I would say Spider-Man.
Yeah,
Batman is bad. I like Batman. I like Batman too, but other than that, I'm not really into superhero stuff.
Yeah, I'm more of a Batman person. Like, I think Batman has the most iconic villains. You know, Mr. Freeze, Scarecrow, Joker, all of them, and then Harley Quinn. And then he has some of probably the most roughest and darkest, I'd say, DC stories out there.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I would still say The Dark Knight is probably the best superhero movie ever made.
Yeah, I do like The Dark Knight. As well, Christopher Nolan is an absolute genius. He knows those characters in every way possible.
Yep. And Spider-Man, for me, who would you say is your favorite actor to play Spider-Man? Because we got 3 of them so far.
Yes, I'm just trying to plug in my cord because my laptop's going flat. Okay, yeah, should be good. So what was the question?
Hold on, I'm chewing my Butterfinger. Okay. Who is your favorite actor to play Spider-Man? Because we got 3 of them so far.
Yeah, that is a.
I mean, because they're all good. They're all good.
Yeah. But my favorite, I think Tom Holland. I think Tom Holland does a great job at playing like the teenage version of Spider-Man because he is, I think, a teenager. Yeah. But then Tobey Maguire, I think he has probably the best Spider-Man portrayal.
Well, the thing is about Tobey Maguire's, though, he's supposed to be Peter Parker is supposed to be like a teenager, but Tobey Maguire doesn't look like a teenager at all.
No, that was my only problem with those movies. But I think besides that, he plays Spider-Man.
Other than that, he does a good job. Yeah, I love the Sam Raimi Spider-Man.
The action. Yeah, the action in those movies are insane. The train scene
when he's trying to stop the train with the webs.
Yeah,
that's pretty badass.
Yeah, that is iconic, and that deserves to be on like the top 10 best.
But for me, man, I gotta say Andrew Garfield. I don't know, man. I like the way he played Peter Parker. I liked his character. I liked his acting. I liked everything about him. He's my favorite Spider-Man. I don't know why.
Yeah, it's like I really like Rise of Electro because that movie is just it's a very visually appealing movie.
Rise of Electro? I've never seen it.
Yeah, that's the second Amazing Spider-Man.
Oh, I didn't know it was called Rise of Electro. I thought it was just called Amazing Spider-Man Part 2.
Oh no, it has like a subtitle.
Not on my DVD. It just says Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Oh, well, I'm pretty sure it's called Rise of Electro. I'll look that up.
Let me grab my DVD. See?
Yeah.
I don't see any Rise of Electro on there. Do you?
Is it on the back?
Nope. Doesn't say it on the back either. It's just called Amazing Spider-Man Part 2.
Yeah, right. Well, it's like there's a subtitle. It's like I have that exact same DVD.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That's weird. I know Electro is the villain in the movie, but I've never heard
Yes.
I've never heard that title, Rise of Electro.
Yeah, right. And then they also have like Rhino.
Yeah,
Rhino's in the
Rhino
movie for like maybe 5 minutes.
Yeah, he shows up at the end. Not even 5 minutes. I'd say like 5 seconds.
No, because he did have a small role at the beginning.
Oh, at the beginning,
well.
yeah. He was at the beginning driving the truck.
Yes.
Yeah. But he wasn't in the Rhino costume. As far as being in the Rhino costume, he was in there for like 5 seconds.
Yeah, it's like 5 seconds.
And the way they ended it, it was like they were going to make another movie. And I think they were supposed to make another movie, but they canceled it. Anyway, we're getting to the pool scene now. Hopefully you're at the same spot.
Yep, here's the scene. This is the scene we've been waiting for. This is one of the greatest horror movie scenes ever.
Ever filmed.
Oh, come on. My dog has to bark right at the best moment in this movie. Yeah, can you just pause it for a minute?
Yeah. Oh, you want me to pause the movie? He's going to check on his dog. Movie is paused. I wonder how many people are going to watch this. Right now, I have over 800 followers. But where are all the comments, people? Where's all the love? Where is all the love? Now my dog's up, walking around. Amazing.
Okay, I am back. Okay, let's get back onto the scene.
All right, let's see if I don't know. Did we pause it at the same spot? I hope so.
I don't know.
I'll find out.
No, I think you're a bit forward. You're a bit more ahead of me.
Okay.
By like a few seconds, but I think we're about in the same spot.
Okay.
So here's a quick play and we'll watch it.
Ready?
Yeah.
But you have to catch up to me, right?
Yeah, I could give it a minute. So I'm up to the part where the son is killing the stranger.
Oh, you're ahead of me then.
Yeah, right here.
That's where you are too?
Yeah. Exact same spot.
Okay. Yeah, this scene, man. I don't know what it is. I don't know why. It's just captivating.
It's like this, like the way it looks, to the music, to the set design, to the lighting. It's all just so like spot on.
Yep.
Yeah, geez, this is a beautiful looking scene.
Yeah.
Like, wow. This scene would have been like one of the highlight days of shooting. I can just imagine because it looks so fun filming.
Yeah.
Good night. The other thing I like is when the camera goes underwater, the music kind of fades.
Yeah, the music you can't hear the music as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I really like that. Oh man, this is the most uncomfortable, but like a very beautifully like appealing scene.
Yeah.
It's like
it makes us sound like psychopaths.
Yeah, we enjoy seeing people get better.
we're enjoying watching these people die.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, we all know that it's makeup and that
it's fake. It's fake. Yeah, it's not real.
And which allows my brain to enjoy it because I make fan films. I know
totally.
I know how to do some of this stuff, and it's not like killing the actual person. It's like. Yeah, no, there's no way that would be illegal in any shape or form.
Yeah.
But this is all right. Like the actors, you see them a week before the movie, and they're doing press for the movie, and and they are okay. So, you all know you know it's fake.
We know it's all fake. It's all movie magic.
Exactly. I'm surprised the son is still alive.
You think he would have been dead from blood loss?
Yeah,
because when you're bleeding out of your mouth like that pretty much means you're dying.
Yeah.
I'm not a doctor, but I'm pretty sure that means you're dying when you're bleeding out of your mouth. And now there's no blood on his face at all.
Yeah. And I don't think we see the son again for the rest of the movie.
I think we're just assuming that he's dead.
Yeah, that would be a long, painful death because he's
just bleeding. He's bleeding to death. He's bleeding to death.
Here's the thing. The more you think about that death, the more uncomfortable it becomes, and the more unsettling that it is.
Yeah. That's the thing. People say, in Scream 5, everybody thinks that Stu is going to come back, but Stu can't come back. There's no way he survived because he got stabbed by Billy many times, and then he got a TV smashed on his face. And it wasn't one of these flat screen TVs. It was one of those old TVs that weigh 100 pounds, and he got electrocuted by it. So if the TV didn't kill him, he would have died from blood loss.
Yeah.
So there's no way he can come back and Scream Part 5.
It is a movie, so anything can happen. But
I guess, but you would have to come up with something pretty crazy to make me believe it.
Yeah.
He got electrocuted, smashed on the face with a TV, and he was stabbed multiple times, so he would have died from blood loss.
Oh man, that cop's death is just it's so it's that is brutal.
Yeah, it reminds me of the first Wrong Turn when the person goes to find the cop and talking about the people, and then an arrow comes out of nowhere and just shoots the cop in the eye. Here's the Scream reference. When he taps on the glass, she taps on the glass.
And then just shows her the key.
Yep. I love it. That's definitely a direct reference to Scream. That has to be.
Oh. Kaboom. Oh, come on. Kaboom. There we go. Adam, now that bitch is definitely dead. There's no coming back for her.
She's still alive, man. She's still alive.
She got shot in the head with a shotgun. Like it's
I think maybe she shot her in the chest.
Well, like from the angle of the camera, it looks like it shot her in the head. Like I mean, but like she's only alive by like a second. Like she can't like
she
stab
says
her anymore.
she asked her why, and she said why not.
Yeah, but like she's like she is well, okay, so she didn't get shot in the head, so you might be right. She got shot in the chest.
Yeah.
But like I wouldn't a shotgun like it would kill you instantaneously, wouldn't it? Like,
yeah, you'd be instantly dead. You'd think.
Yeah, like because of like the amount of pressure, like and yeah. Okay, now she's dead. Now.
Yeah, it's point blank in the face.
Yeah.
That's gonna kill you instantly. Did you look up Albert Fish?
Yeah, I had a quick look. I don't want to read too much into that. It's just I read a briefing on it. It looks disturbing. I don't want to read that.
Fucked up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't mind, I guess, researching this stuff, but like, if it's like it makes us feel like so uncomfortable when it's
it's very unsettling.
Yeah. But yeah, I had a brief
yeah. He was a crazy motherfucker.
Yeah, I would not be able to research him because I felt sick just reading that stuff.
Yeah. Yep.
There's a great scene coming up. This is like from memory. The first time I watched this was I think the second scene where like I was like shouting. I was saying yes because it was just like it was so like amazing to me. Is the bridge scene where the man in the mask is lit on fire, but he still manages to keep on walking and going. And that the first scene I remember like really fist pumping the air out and getting really excited was the pool scene. That scene I was all over the first time I watched it. I could not get enough. And I think I continuously watch that scene again and again and again like on YouTube because it's so good. Like and yeah, you agree with me. That pool scene is like it's the best.
Captivating.
Yeah. It's like I'm surprised the man in the mask is still alive after this shit because no one would be able to survive. Would survive being burnt alive and especially blowing up. You can't come back from that.
No,
you can't come back from that.
Which makes me wonder. How does Michael survive the end of Halloween 2018? Because in the basement, they blew up the whole fucking house.
Yeah.
So how does he get away from that?
Like there's the thing about Halloween is you don't know if Mike Myers is supernatural or if he's human.
That's the thing.
And in this movie, like I'm pretty sure the man in the mask is I'm pretty sure he's human. Like he's nothing.
Yeah,
else.
These are definitely human beings.
Yeah, like they aren't like supernatural. They aren't like.
Yeah, you can tell. Hell. I mean, even when she unmasked that girl and she was bleeding out of her mouth and like choking on her blood, she's like, "Why not?" You could tell she's just a human.
Yeah, so it's like I'm questioning myself. How is the man in the mask alive? You blew up in a car. That would kill you.
And how is the car? How is the truck even still running at this point? It's on fire.
I'm noticing all this new stuff I never noticed before. How is that truck still? going, wow. That just like wow.
Occurred to you?
Yeah. But like at the same time, I'm kind of glad the car does still move because we wouldn't have this scene on the bridge.
Right.
Which this is like another great scene. Like when the man in the mask, when he like kind of gets out of the car and he's kind of like he's limping towards the girl, like, and he's on fire and all that. Like that is like that is perfect. And yeah, and like and you see like the half of his face is burnt there, but I'm pretty sure like all of his face would be very would be very effed up at the moment. So well, actually no, like not even just his face, his whole body would be. Yeah, as you see there, like the glass is stuck from him, he's stuck in him, and his hands are all bloody and looks like skin has been torn off. Oh, wait a minute. So the man in the mask, he wasn't on fire. Or was he? Or was that coming now?
No, he wasn't on fire. The truck was on fire. I don't know why he wouldn't be on fire because he was inside of it. You'd think he would be on fire.
Yeah, that's what, like, I think that's what got me thinking is like, he is on fire. But no.
Yeah. No, he was not.
Yeah, wow. It's okay. This scene that's coming up when she gets in the truck, this is a Texas Chainsaw reference for sure. The ending of that movie.
The original.
Yeah, this is 100% like referencing the ending of the original, and then baseball to the head. There we go. Oh, so good.
Yeah.
So like,
you gotta wonder if the guy in the mask is even dead. Did he survive that?
It's like here's the way that I look at it. Like if he survived blowing up in the truck, he would easily be able to survive a bat to the head.
Yeah, but he also pulled that big shard of glass out of his stomach.
Yeah, but then like apparently, if we're watching the theatrical, so in this movie, the ending is very different. But in the alternate ending, the man in the mask is actually still alive.
Okay.
And so it's like that kind of like it goes back to what I was saying before, like who dies in a horror, they're never really truly dead. They can come back in many ways. It just depends how you do it, whether it's realistic.
Oh, there's her brother.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So the brother did.
I don't even remember this part.
It's if you look on the machine there, he's still alive. He's still breathing because you see those lines rising, rising and falling. So
he's still got a heart rate.
Yeah. So he's still.
Yeah, I can't believe I don't remember this scene. I always thought the brother died.
Yeah, it's. Like, wait, at what point in the ending did she go back? She must have went back after the men.
Yeah, she went. Well, the people in the truck probably brought her to town, and then when she got into town, she contacted the police, and the police and the ambulances went back and got him.
Yeah,
that's the way I think would have happened.
Yep. Yeah, there's the knock. There's the knock. There we go. See, it opens it up for a third movie. It leaves it. Open for like a third movie. But yeah, that's our 4 hour, what would you call it? 4 hour marathon of these Stranger movies.
Strangers.
Yep. It's like my ranking hasn't changed. I still prefer this one over the first. This one is a much better. This is a fantastic movie from beginning to end. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And the acting is good. The atmosphere is fantastic. The direction is great, and even like the original director of The Strangers one, the guy who directed the first one, he actually came back to write the sequel to this.
Oh, really? So, that's cool.
Yeah, because he has writing credit on this. So,
but he didn't want to direct it.
Yeah, no. So,
that's pretty cool.
Did, yeah. But yeah, that's I'm curious to know once I put this video together exactly how long it will be. I'm very curious.
Well, I mean, every movie is the average length of a movie is an hour and a half, so 3 hours.
This movie it's like this one. I think it's an hour and 22 minutes, and the first one was an hour and 24 minutes, because these movies are they're around 80 minutes long, so they're not long at all.
2 hours, so like 2 hours 45 minutes.
2 hours. Yeah, that sounds about
something
right.
Like that.
Yeah, but then we also talked at the beginning, and then we talked at the end at the end of the first one. So the video will be a little bit longer. So but yeah, it's like as we said at the end of the first movie, and Adam and I will say it again, we are thankful for the people who did stay through all 2 movies and actually watch it. I want
to know how many people started watching the video and how many people are left right now. Like how many people are still watching?
Yeah, it's if you have watched up until this point, you are a legend. You are absolutely the greatest. Yeah. So yeah, because I honestly don't think I would be able to do it. I don't think I would be able to watch an entire video of this. So,
commentary.
Yeah, I can watch it. I can watch DVD commentaries with the directors and all that, but YouTube ones, I don't find they have that same energy, because I feel like with DVD ones, you're actually seeing the movie in front of you, and on YouTube you just see the people.
Yeah,
it's just
I'm sure not that many people probably sat through this whole video.
Yeah, no. I can maybe see people sit through maybe 15 to 30 minutes.
Yeah, maybe skipping through it or something.
Yeah,
something like that.
I can see that happening. But yeah,
I can't blame them.
Either way, yeah, no. Oh, me neither. But it was fun doing this. It was fun doing this with you, Adam.
Hell yeah.
This will be on both of our channels. This will be on my channel. And what's your channel, Adam?
YouTube Marty McFly 88.
Yeah. So yeah, there we go. So go subscribe to him and this video.
Subscribe, like, comment, hit the bell,
share, and
share.
And this video will be uploaded on his channel as well as mine. So yeah, you'll be able to, whichever channel I guess you come across first, just watch it. This was fun. I'm glad we did this.
Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah. Do you have any last second thoughts you want to say?
Any final comments? I don't think so. I mean, are you gonna record it? I mean, upload it right now to YouTube or whatever?
No, I'll probably I'll continue talking to you once I stop recording. Then
okay.
And then maybe tomorrow I'll I might spend some time just flicking through it and just and editing it a bit.
Yeah, you can edit it and stuff.
You're I'm not editing a whole 2 hour and 45 minute video. That's just insane.
Yeah, maybe edit it down a little.
Yes, I will try. But I tagged you in our Instagram post. It's about and in the video I said that this will be my longest you watch it with me yet, and it definitely is. So
yeah, like I said, man, I don't use Instagram at all. I only joined it just for the purpose of for you. I mean, I don't use it for anything. So
for the group chat.
Yeah, the only thing I use is Facebook and YouTube. So
Yeah. So if you guys want to, I guess, contact Adam and talk horror with him, that's where you can.
Yeah, you can find
him.
me on Facebook and YouTube. I don't TikTok. I don't tweet. I don't do that shit.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that's. I have one last thing to say. The pool scene is the greatest thing ever.
Best fucking scene ever, dude. Pool scene.
That is just
without a doubt.
Like that is like I have no words to describe that. So that scene is like it's like
art.
This way. It's art. There we go. I didn't even come to mind, but yeah, that scene is art. If there was any such thing, which there is, but yeah, I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about.
Everybody knows, man. Like I said, if you go to YouTube and look up that scene, you can read all the comments of people saying this scene is magical. Like you see all the people that say that scene is awesome. So we're not the only ones that think that, dude. So
yeah, no,
after this, text me or something. Text me on Facebook.
Yeah, actually, I'll call you on Facebook after.
Or the Messenger FaceTime thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'll see you there. But thank you, Adam, for doing this. You watching with me. I do want to do this again with you, and I.
Yeah, hell yeah, we gotta do this again. Yeah. Leave us a comment. Leave us a comment if you watch this. Leave us a comment what you want us to watch.
It's like that's if people actually see this part.
Yeah. If nobody's actually watching this part of the video. Everybody's already left.
That's what I'm thinking. Everybody's already left. Exactly.
They got other stuff. They got other stuff to do.
Yeah, exactly. But it's like we had nothing else better to do besides talk horror for like 3 hours. So
talk horror.
It's been fun. But thank you everybody who did last and who did watch both movies with us. Good job. We love the best. Yep. And I guess tell us what movie you would like Adam and me to talk about and commentary on next.
Leave us some love down below.
I would like to do a Nightmare on Elm Street. I think a Nightmare on Elm Street would make one? Yeah, with cool. with Robert Englund, not the remake. Yeah. Like that would be, I think, a really sick. Like you watch it with me. I think that would be a really cool one to do. But
that'd be fun.
Yeah, we will. You will see when we do film that, I guess. So, anyways, thank you, everybody, and we'll see you later.